Benavidez, he got the combinations and everything. I don't know if he got the power to knock out Canelo, but he got the combinations. He got the hand speeds. He got
Are
everything
we
else.
doubting Canelo has the power though?
No, I'm saying Canelo got the
He
power.
said, "Oh no, we
No,
not doubting."
Canelo gonna test cuz.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And he gonna the only way
damn.
Benavidez is gonna have to like Muhammad Ali, cuz like he gonna have to like pop and try not to get hit. But Benavidez is gonna get pissed and try to like out punch Canelo.
Shit, bro, it's almost September for real. When that game come out? That shit, bro. This year been on crack.
It been on crack,
I'm like,
bro. Like
PCP.
oh my, heroin.
like, dog food. That boy.
Yeah,
That junk is.
it's been something crazy, man. It's been
I'm
something
like,
crazy.
What?
Just
Amani in
blink.
school?
I blink, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Hey, man, let me hit this. A little double time.
Yo.
What's good, homies? Welcome to episode 160 of Homie Studios. It's your boy STD, GREAT, joined by the homies Ryan and Shades. What's good with y'all boys?
What it do? What it do?
One time for the one time.
Hey, man, we bite, man. We back. You know what I mean?
Took a vacay, didn't even know it was a vacay.
Bro, I promise you, this
Really?
one was not planned.
it wasn't.
It was not planned. It just life be lifing. And boy,
life,
since the last time we've been here, life has been extra lifey.
bro. Bro. Since the last time we've been talking, or last time we talked, my daughters, the twins,
Mhm.
been having for real conversations with your boy. Like I understand what they be saying.
See, that's crazy.
Like
He's like,
Dad,
I ain't got to guess no more.
I was like, what she don't do? Like what?
You ain't got to guess no more. You know what I mean? Like, like
Yalen got a whole attitude. Like she diva, bro. Diva. Hey, diva.
Yeah.
Super deep.
With everybody.
Mm-hmm. Yo, no, I know.
Everybody get it.
Mm-hmm. Yo, you got the twins over here talking. That's freaking 10 months old now.
Boy, dang,
Time
boy.
flew, boy.
This has been the longest, shortest 10 months of all time. Dog.
Boy, for real. But ST be coming over to the crib. We be working and shit. I be like, bro, how many hours of sleep you got? And he said, like 2, 3, 4. I be like, bro, that jump be making my stomach turn.
Yeah,
I remember that jump.
we was talking about that earlier this week, and I'm like, bro,
I do not at all like, because I want a son bad, but nah, I'm straight. For right now, I'm good.
I'm tapped out.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you right now.
I'm straight.
Like a boy, that like just TJ, dog. Like
So bad, boy. He gonna be.
Bro,
dog, if I
listen,
have a son,
there's-
he gonna be bad, bro.
there's no
I already know.
dog. Like it's just stuff that you'd be like, what the fuck are you like, dog? Like I'm talking about. It's been time. Like I'm walking. I hear something in the like. I hear something banging. So I'm like, bro, what the hell is going on downstairs? But like, it's like 2, 3 in the morning. Like everybody should be fucking sleep. So I'm like, nah. Like I know everybody in their room sleep. Like something in the house. So I get the gun. I'm going
Somebody gotta get
downstairs.
clap.
Like, you
This
know what
man
I'm
said
saying?
it turned into Elmer Fudd.
Like I'm hunting for rabbits. You know what I'm saying? I'm just in there, got the toolie down, and I'm just coming around the corner, and this nigga is just like standing on the washing machine. And I'm just like, what are you doing? like he's like sitting there like on the washing machine like this and like looking into it. I'm like, what are you doing? And he just looks at me. Now, this happened this was like probably like a few years ago, but it's just like random shit. Like, I'm like, you dropped something in there? He was just like,
so what you doing out there?
I said, bro, get down, bro. So he gets down like real slow and looks at me. I'm like, go to your room.
I think everything cool. You know, I'm getting Amani ready for bed. Twins, everything cool. Like, oh, I love y'all. Come here, give me a hug. I'm about to put y'all to bed. Everything cool, bro. I get Amani clothes on. Carolyn just come in the. This happened last night. Carolyn just come in the bathroom. Half of her thing is just like her hair is just straight down, and you just see globs of stuff everywhere. She don't took the hair gel, put it all in her hair, put it all in Amani bed, put it on a big teddy bear, put it in Hermione's doll baby hair. I was like, I was gonna give y'all a bath and just go in the bath. Just go, just go. Just get in here.
All this happening while you dead tired.
Bro. Actually, no, I was straight because I had the coffee yesterday.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's right.
Bro, I don't never drink coffee.
This man don't ever drink coffee. This man like, I had coffee last night. I'm like, huh?
Bro.
You?
Nigga, I have to like that is a requirement for me to get up in the morning. Coffee,
bro. I had to.
Listen, like I literally turn my computer on to work and walk the fuck away to go get some fucking coffee. Like I can't even begin my day if I ain't got the coffee.
What coffee we consuming in the morning?
If I can help it, some Cafe Bustelo. I need some strong shit.
Yeah, that Cafe Bustelo do hit. I ain't gonna front. We doing K cups.
K cups.
Hey, okay, making sure because I was about to say, boy, if you making you making your own pot,
you a strong nigga. You making Cafe Bustelo in a pot. It's already strong coffee, bro. But like if you
Cafe Bustelo is that uppercut.
That shit,
you know what I'm saying?
Fuel, dog. Like you.
All I need, if I am going for caffeine, I just need like a vitamin water.
Hey, the boy E in the building. What's good with you? Where's my sound? I don't.
Bro, all I need is a little vitamin water energy. The yellow joint, I'll be straight.
That work?
Bro. A lot of vitamins in there though.
Where you can readily still find vitamin water.
Gate, just go to the gate or go to the grocery.
Shit, they still got vitamin water?
Yeah. I thought
Gate, 7-Eleven, all the corner stores got them. I mean, they got them in Publix and stuff too.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
But dog, the yellow joint, it don't have like coffee. Sometimes can give me like when I feel it wearing off, like
crash.
Yeah, like the vitamin water joint, you just go back to like being. I don't know. That joint be keeping me up, bro. Like I don't know when that joint wear off.
Man, just give me some. See, I'm a little bougie with my shit. Like I need that Don Francisco cinnamon hazelnut K cup. Oh, shit hit every time, dog.
If I do have coffee, my favorite is French vanilla coffee though.
Bro, I ain't gonna hold you. Dunkin'
caramel macchiato. Yeah,
Dunkin' has some shit. Listen, I went to Dunkin' and these niggas had a churro coffee, nigga.
Oh shit.
That shit was so good. I said, oh yeah. Y'all need to have this on the menu all the time. Fuck the season, nigga. Like
every year, all years a season for a churro.
Yeah, what are you talking about? Y'all
churro coffee. That do sound good.
No, I ain't gonna lie, that sounds fire as hell. Like, bro, I went to Starbucks earlier this week and got double espresso. Bro, the espresso was louder than the weed we be smoking.
Bro, he came out the stairs and I smelled that. I was like,
he was awake. He was awake just from the smell, bro.
I was like, oh, damn, I'm good.
Yeah, I had to learn because, like, I remember when I first started going to Starbucks, I sucked at like my order. I'm like, why this shit so fucking nasty? So then, like, somebody had to be like, nah, bro, like, you got to know what the fuck you want when you go to Starbucks, nigga. Replace this with this, nigga. Add this type of milk.
It's a combination.
Like, oh. So I gotta like really like. He was like, yeah, nigga, whatever it is that you can think of that you want in your coffee, they got it back there.
Yeah.
Like,
no.
So you just got to know what you want. I'm like,
bro, niggas be in the line at Starbucks sounding like they call it a football play. Can I get a black coffee whipped cream.
pumps.
Said hut.
Two pumps of
Vanilla bean,
cream.
two
Yeah.
pumps of French bean, this, that, the third, shaking, add goat milk. Like,
That
bro,
sounds
what?
like me. Well, my junk simple. Like if I do go Starbucks, I'm gonna get a caramel macchiato, little almond milk, 2 pumps of sugar. Straight.
See, like I've weaned off of all of the extras. All I do is drink black coffee. So like,
Oh, I cannot. Oh,
trust me,
I love coffee.
there was never a point in time where I could until like shit.
Recently.
No, it's been about 7 years now that I switched over to just drinking straight black coffee. Like before, nigga, I had every creamer you could think of in the fridge.
Yeah.
All that stuff. But I tried a coffee with creamer the other day. Well, I almost spit that shit out. I'm like, what is this nasty ass shit? But also, it wasn't nasty. But it's just my taste buds is just weird now. You know what I mean?
That's just having the strength.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I'll drink coffee, but the creamer that I use is caramel macchiato.
Or that French vanilla joint. I drank me some French vanilla.
Bro, they used to have this chocolate, this Hershey's chocolate something.
I had that too.
Yeah. Boy. Yeah. You put, I used to still have the Don Francisco because I discovered that motherfucker a long time ago. That Don Francisco cinnamon hazelnut with a little bit of that Hershey's chocolate coffee's creamer. Nigga, it was a life changer, boy. I can't go back to it, but it was a life changer, dog.
Yeah, I can't do coffee too much. I'll go to sleep.
Off coffee?
Yeah,
that was the most backward shit.
If I'm super tired and I drink coffee, I'll just go straight to sleep. Only thing
There's no way.
The only way I know to stay awake, like if I'm really tired, and I want to, like, let's say you're traveling, like I can't drink coffee and travel like that. I'll go to sleep. Like I don't know how to explain it. The yellow energy joint.
Yeah, no,
Trust me,
this man wild.
Yeah, bro, trust me.
I think that's probably the stroke. Like, you give me some, nigga, we gonna get there. Like some coffee, shit, we gonna.
Bro, just give me 2 amp energy drinks.
Nah, you know, I think I figured it out.
My problem when I drive is I gotta smoke though. So I would really be.
But you got to be careful when you do that when you're tired though.
I know that's what I'm saying. That would be my
like
my downfall. I'm around here drinking coffee, but I'd be like, let me light the blunt.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I'm like.
This man, your body don't know what the fuck you
like,
want to do.
You want me to shut down or wake up? Like, what are we doing?
All right, fucking hard reset. this man be on the road, car all the way over here, while his body is still rebooting and shit, right?
Recalibrating.
Yeah.
Recalibrating.
All right, man. We done talked for 12 straight minutes about coffee, dog.
Bro. You know we ain't been on the pod in a minute.
Hey, boy, we ain't talking. We ain't over here talking about some bullshit.
But that's how we get it going,
hey, man. That is how we get it started, man. And that's how we got to head ourselves right over to the barbershop. This man got a fresh cut. I peeped it.
I appreciate
Peep game.
Appreciate it.
Hi, cause it's time.
What's it time for?
Time for you to check my fantasy team
for barbershop talk. Don't nobody give a damn about nobody else's fantasy team, baby. Y'all know the fucking vibes, man. Huh?
It's a hella keeper league, so that's why I like that.
It's a
like
like
Lamar Jackson was gone, Justin Jefferson was gone, Jamar Chase is already gone, Christian McCaffrey wasn't gone.
And you didn't take him?
No, I was the third.
Oh, he was going before. He was going before you can pick him, but he wasn't in the going as far as like the keeper league.
Correct.
Okay. I got
Tyreek Hill was already taken.
I ain't going front. I hate keeper leagues.
I hate them too.
Like, bro, if you can't,
so that means you gotta keep everybody that you draft.
No. So whatever. My team right there. So we got a board. We take a picture of the board. So whichever. So let's say go to the next year. whichever player you want to keep, you get to keep them in the round that you selected them in. But if it's so, let's say, but now they just put like, so we've been in this league for like 10, 12 years. So certain people, they just now put a rule that you got a 2-year max on the players because people have been keeping the same person for like Justin Jefferson been gone for ever since he came into the league.
Patrick Mahomes has been sitting occupied on one-man team for
Patrick Mahomes actually wasn't taken. Somebody had to draft Patrick. Lamar Jackson was gone, and then I think that was it. I think Josh Allen. No, Josh Allen was somebody drafted Josh Allen.
Well,
oh yeah, y'all wilding. Like what nigga?
Somebody drafted Josh Allen.
I'm like, how am I gonna get to the league? I'll be like, nah, nigga, you can't pick him.
So it's 12 people gone. It's 12 people gone already. Like my keeper for last year was Raheem Mostert because I picked him in like the 8th round.
Oh, okay. So
from last year. So in the 8th round of this year, I have Raheem Mostert right.
And you plan on keeping it?
I had to because that's my my team was. I was like, y'all sure I drafted that last year?
Why is my team buns?
Bro, that was the worst draft I've ever done in any league, bro. It was, bro. I should have got slapped.
If we do a homie league, this league, how many people gonna be in it? Like how many?
We just need two. We just need 2 more.
Yeah.
Hold on, because I actually took down names.
All right, who we got there?
Hold on 1 second, bro. Homie league.
Hey man, if your homies is listening out there and y'all wanna join in,
hey, I
y'all want to join
in,
come hit me up on Twitter at ST the Great.
You said you want to add Reg?
I said I included Reg in there.
Oh, okay. Reg, I hope you on, man. I'll let you know you're gonna have to get your picks together, man, because
what E play? Did he look at
man
fantasy like that?
Nah, he is a gamer, man. That's
how yeah.
My brother was a straight up gamer, dog. Speaking of the homie Reg, what's good with you, dog?
What's good with that boy?
Adrian in there.
I picked Adrian. I ain't know about Kristen.
Yeah, Chris. I ain't gonna hold you. Krista felt the type of way that you ain't include her in the homie league last year.
For sure. My bad. I ain't know she watched football like that. How am I supposed to know?
She started when she started having players in the actual thing. Like she started paying attention when she had an actual team.
Oh, for real? Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
It's a lot easier to track the season that way.
Yeah, pay attention. Like, man, what you doing?
Because it got to the point like she was calling me like, Ryan, Adrian won't help me. I have to ask you a question about your player. I'm like, I said in this situation, I'll probably start him. She was like, all right, that's what I thought. But okay.
So ST, Don, me, PG, KY want to play.
All right.
Marcos want to play.
Yep.
Reg want to play. Or does he want to play? I'm pretty sure. I thought he would.
Yeah. Hey, Reg. Hey, let us know if you're down for joining the homie league this season.
We talking about fantasy football.
IB.
He always gonna be in.
This is the same players we had. What about Gerard? Ain't never played?
Who?
Rod probably will play.
Rod probably would play. Yep.
Rod will play.
I'm gonna have to hear from that nigga.
For real.
That nigga. Oh man, I'm surprised. We a week out from Florida versus Miami. I still ain't heard
because
from
he
that
being
boy
quiet. That's why.
It would be smart.
Skits play? Skits watch football?
Yeah, Skits play.
10.
Boom. All right, we might have it locked up as long as Reg let us know that he in.
You said.
Bro, 12
man, suck.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Hey, but you're gonna have to go deep. I got Ricky Pearsall on my team.
Oh, trust me, I know the sleepers.
I do too.
I know the sleepers.
I got a few sleepers.
I got them on deck.
One of my main sleepers, Curtis Samuel. That boy
this man just gonna put his name is sleeper.
Hey, what's fruit to a tree?
Hey, who said I won't take your sleeper?
I'm saying, what's fruit to a tree? I got more.
I already had mine. I'm just saying, like you just gave me an extra one to add to my little Rolodex of sleepers.
I'm saying, I'm a tree, bro. I got multiple. There's multiple out there, bro.
Hey man, sometimes it depends on what season it is. You might not have nothing on that tree.
I'm an evergreen.
All right, man.
I ain't gonna hold y'all. Like when I think of the Texans, just a side note,
Yeah.
they can be really good, or this shit can
Or-
go like I see this situation going out like another AB. Like he seems like he's going to like
Lose it
yeah.
because he's gonna be throwing the Tank and Nico.
I mean that's who he has. Like he has rapport with them. Like you think you're gonna come in just because you're here, you're my number one option.
And
Fuck
Dalton
no.
Schultz got burned last year too.
Yeah,
And he got Joe Mix.
That's my okay.
Shit.
So that's the reason why I said I didn't think Ayuk was ever going to go to the Steelers because.
What you mean?
So his thing isn't that he wants to be the number one.
No.
He just want the money.
And he wanted I think a 4-year contract.
Okay.
And 49ers was stuck on a 3-year.
Oh, okay.
thing.
So I thought it was being number one. I'm like, because you go to Pittsburgh, nigga, you're still number two.
Right.
Like
Pickens ain't coming up
necessarily.
off that. Pickens ain't coming up off that, dog.
how is what you mean? Not
It's
necessarily.
a different. It's kind of like Dez Bryant and Amari Cooper. Pickens is more of a Dez,
So he gonna be the 2
and then
in that scenario.
no, they had 2 number ones.
Yeah,
It's like a number one. It's like different. It's situational. Like Pickens is me more like a red zone target or like
Pickens is whatever the hell you want. Pickens. to
no,
be.
for sure. But I'm just saying he's not as good a route runner as Ayuk is. So Ayuk is going to be the Deontay Johnson role because they had Deontay Johnson. Remember?
But Deontay Johnson was the clear number two. Like it wasn't even.
Yeah, but he got like more touches though. He got like the ball thrown to him more. Like Pickens had like the big play. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna use Ayuk for the big play stuff too, but he's gonna be more of the short yardage, the mid range. You know what I'm saying? And then Pickens gonna be the. This is just how I see it, because how I see Pickens' game. Because you remind me more of Dez, like post routes, digs, fly routes, fades, quick slants, screens, stuff like that. Like
so running the whole route tree
Yeah.
as the number one.
Is there anywhere he can go and be a number one?
Who, Ayuk?
Ayuk?
Yeah.
Oh, the Patriots, but he don't want to go there.
No.
No. I mean, if he went to the Commanders, it'll be 1-1.
I'm about to say that's what I'm saying.
It'll be 2 number ones.
No, we're talking about the one.
Like the clear cut one. Like it ain't no
He
question.
can go to
I mean,
Atlanta.
there's a couple places. Yeah,
You go to Atlanta.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
That would be a place.
That's a nice little spot for me.
Drake
man.
London not like that. I
No,
like
he's
him.
he gonna be a
I
strong.
think he
He
is.
could be a strong
Yeah,
two.
he is.
He could be a
Drake is
strong
like
two
that.
to me.
But he'll be the two. But in that situation,
In that situation, he'll be the 2 for sure. But
Yeah.
Drake like that. He just ain't had the opportunity
You think he could go to the Colts and be the number one?
for sure.
Yeah.
Over Pittman.
Don't do that though. No.
He said, "Don't do that."
Actually, no. Well, I mean, I like Pittman though. Like, I ain't gonna front. Like, I know it's blasphemous as a Jags fan. He mentions shit like this.
I don't see Pittman really as like a number 1 though. Like
Shit.
Pittman a number 2 to me.
Shit.
He's like that, bro.
Pittman is like that, dog.
He's like that.
I get it. I understand.
It ain't even a Colts thing. I'm talking about him as a player. Like, to me, he's like an intermediate type. Like,
I can't think of no other team though. Like everybody else pretty much has like a clear cut number one.
Maybe this blasphemous.
Oh, he can go to
like a poor man's Keenan Allen to me.
He can go. Speaking of, he can go to the Chargers.
Oh yeah, they ain't got no.
Oh, for sure.
Because
For
Who?
sure.
them niggas got rid of everybody.
them boys
dog.
got
They
Lad.
got a
Lad is they
fire.
Lad McConkey is their number 1.
from Georgia.
Yeah,
He's starting over the other boy.
Yeah, that's their number 1.
That's crazy.
They still got Johnson starting, but it's Palmer and Lad McConkey.
Oh my god,
Johnson the third
That is their receiving core.
With-
They got the
yes,
worst. They got the worst.
with no Eckler.
with no X.
They got the worst.
I don't even know who they
receiving core.
tight end is. Because Everett
gone.
Everett gone. Everett
Everett
played
gone.
for the Everett played for the Bears, I think.
Everett gone. So like, bro, I'm talking about. You right. They had a fire sale, bro. Everybody out.
Because they about to run the ball with Gus and J.K. Dobbins.
They got both of them.
Yeah,
Nigga, y'all just took the Ravens backfield.
y'all
and
just
was
took
like,
the Ravens backfield that's always injured.
Gus don't get injured to the end. JK be going by
Week 4, nigga.
No, y'all don't understand how I drafted JK 2 years in a row. He got
I don't
hurt
know
that
why
way.
you-
I just knew he was gonna bounce back. I'm like, bro,
Because when you saw what you saw from him while he was actually healthy,
that nigga was balling, bro.
balling.
So I was like, there's no way if he comes back, he's not like a top 5 running back. And this nigga got hurt like game 2. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me, dog. Like,
Hey, long as you,
I know we're going on random tangents, but how the heck is Nick Chubb squatting already?
not just squatting,
the
but
bar couldn't hold the weight. Like it was fucking buckling under how much pounds and plates he put on each side. Like
That's cool, but I want to see. He can't. I don't know about the lateral movement. His leg strength gonna be crazy, but
I mean, the lateral movement is going to always be the thing that you have to worry
That's
about
the
with
thing.
somebody coming off of
MCL,
a
PCL,
complete knee
meniscus.
knee
but
explosion.
the thing is, with
Twice.
it being Nick Chubb, bro, he ain't gotta move sideways. That big motherfucker can run straight ahead.
That is kind of his game, yeah.
Yeah, he ain't got too much. He don't need too much.
You don't
wiggle.
gotta have too much wiggle. Like he,
Hey, you know, I just hope they bring him back slow. Hey man, let him. I understand he's squatting all this shit, but that ain't running and that ain't cutting. Bring him back slow and just preserve this nigga as much as you possibly can. Because
I feel sorry for him, bro.
coming off
he
that
played football, but
coming off of that devastating of a knee injury where your knee pretty much exploded in that pile of niggas that was in there.
I still didn't watch it.
Bruh.
Nope. I'm watching it again. I saw the first one at Georgia.
Yeah.
I saw that one. I was like, nope, I ain't watching you again. I ain't watching that again.
Yeah, no. I just hope that he can come back and actually be successful, and prayers up to know a injury-free season for that man.
Yeah,
because Jesus Christ, man, because he's too good of a back to be going through all of that shit that he be going through, dog.
For real.
Like, I'm good for right now. Like,
and shout out to modern medicine too, G. Like,
yo,
How?
facts,
Bro, what?
right? Like, okay, so Adrian Peterson, obviously the first person you think of as soon as modern medicine is brought up, when he bounced back from tearing his ACL. It tore his ACL in week 16?
Yeah.
And then came back at the beginning of the next season and then ran for 2K? Who the fuck do that? Besides Adrian Peterson.
Adrian.
But the thing is, like, I think the thing that that floored me the most about watching Adrian Peterson during that time was just like he ran like he didn't have knee surgery. Like, yeah, nothing was wrong with this motherfucker. Like, I'm back out here doing the same shit. Like,
Bro, acceleration
what?
crazy.
I'm like, who did his knee?
Stiff arming.
Everybody needs to go to that guy. Like, because
facts, dog. Like, that man should.
he don't even look like he care. Like,
That should be the busiest surgeon of all time, dog.
Like,
Bro, that man stay booked and busy in second because ACLs happen way too often in NFL, sometimes in basketball.
but what's with the Achilles though? Like, it's been a lot of Achilles injuries lately.
Bro,
I
Achilles.
think it's the way that we cut nowadays. Because it happened to me. You know that Reggie Bush cut?
Mhm.
When you like that. And then it's also, I think it's the cleats. The cleats now are more low cut. And then you don't have that ankle support. So because that's what was happening to me when I was playing flag. I was wearing them vapors and I was wearing them other shoes. And then like I used to, before when I was growing up, I used to juke lateral side to side like Barry Sanders. But then as that Reggie Bush cut came in, I started doing that more and more. But then I had to stop doing it so much, especially on my right side, because you put so much pressure like that. And if you do it wrong, you put a lot of strain on the Achilles, a lot of it. And I injured myself one time and I've never been the same. Never been the same. My Achilles I've always had tendonitis in my Achilles ever since then.
Damn.
My Achilles should have popped by now, honestly, in my opinion. I can feel it right now.
Well, I was about to say you were going out for the Olympics flag football team, but I guess if your Achilles about to pop, you ain't going out for no damn Olympics.
I ain't going nowhere with my shoulders, bro.
Hey, man. No, fuck that. I see what my dog just did there. My dog was trying to do a mean transition. I picked that. I peeped that. You know what I'm saying?
Nice segue.
You know, nice little segue. You know what I mean? So, hey, man, let's talk about these Olympics, man. You know,
That joint was clean.
obviously, USA came away with gold. You know,
and multiple. I think we
the
tied
most-
with China, right?
no,
40 games.
we had the most golds.
did we?
We tied with China for total
Gold.
medals.
No,
but-
we clipped them
we
in
cleaned
total
them in
medals.
medals. We tied them in gold.
Tied them in golds.
Yeah,
Okay,
we
my
had
bad,
like
my bad.
100 and something, I think.
Yeah, we had like 119 or something.
Yeah, damn.
Like that.
Yeah, I had
Yeah.
that backwards. My bad. But damn, that's
I think we tied them with 43 goals.
I think it was 49
Oh,
or
might have
some
been
shit
it.
like that.
Yeah, but we had more medals than anybody.
hey man. Say what y'all.
China's a big fucking country, dog.
China is a big ass country.
Think about how big China is compared to us, dog. Like that shit is fucking huge. And nigga, like we tied. I think that's an accomplishment, bro. Like,
Hey, bro. The U.S. we going to tie in goals is, but to just have that many fucking medals coming from this from one country is crazy.
but can we also be fair though? Like, come on, dog. Like, y'all got gold in like table tennis and shit like that. Like, bro, we not playing that, man. Like, not competitively. Like the actual championship matchup for table tennis was China versus China. Like, nobody like it.
Bro, they had the amount of shit that they're adding to the Olympics at this point is
I'm just like,
Like,
bro, come
Time
on,
out, bro.
like.
Time out. Time out. Tell me you saw it,
The break that? Oh yeah.
bro. What, bro?
it's
Bro,
terrible.
I don't wish harm upon no person, but somebody should have came out there and get your behind off the stage.
None of that shit was breakdancing, dog.
What,
None of that shit was breakdancing.
bro? You could have went to New York and got somebody off the street.
Bro, I saw like I saw a running event. Like I've never
No,
I've
time
never
out.
in my life
No,
No,
time
let
out.
him get it all in.
You talking about the speed walking joint?
No, it was worse than that. So like it apparently it's called steeple run. So it's like I kid you not, these niggas run around the track like 20 times. But like it's these hurdles. But the hurdles ain't like regular hurdles. Like these shits is big, like big enough. Like if I jump across it, another nigga next to me can jump across the same hurdle at the same time. Like
Okay.
so like, but then like they run up this ramp and then jump off this shit into like water. And it's like, I'm like, what the fuck is that? Like, I'm like, who's running this? Like, what? Like, bro, we are never gonna medal in this.
It's kind of like a triathlon, almost.
But it made no sense, bro, because I'm like, why are they running up the ramp to jump into water than to just run back on regular track right after they get out the water? Like what is the purpose in running into the water? Like, I'm just like,
I mean, I get it. It's an obstacle. They're trying to make it like an obstacle course. It's
and
kind of
then
like a
as the
triathlon.
last lap came around, like you start seeing that hurdles are taking niggas out.
What-
Like, 'cause they couldn't get over it. Like, their legs was tired.
That's the whole point. Yeah.
So I'm just like,
where are they practicing this at? Where
and that's why I'm like, bro, like,
You got to create your own.
I'm
joint,
like, but like us being the U, like, bro, I've never seen this. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, so like, there's no way we medal in something like this. Like, we don't even have this. There's no way. Like, I think the top teams was like Ethiopia, like some team, like places that we. I'm
no,
like,
that
come
make
on,
no,
bro.
no. I mean, I guess that my knowledge of our motherland ain't so hot. But if you bring up an event like that, I'm gonna say
It's gonna be
from
Kenya, Ethiopia, and goddamn
Kenya.
Kenya.
Zimbabwe.
They gonna be in that motherfucker. Listen, dog.
Hey,
It's just crazy. Like,
trash can.
like I saw something called like handball. Was it handball? And like
Handball legit.
they was like, I was trying to figure out, like, so is there a shot clock? Like the dude was like they bounced the ball, but then they pass it to another person. The nigga can like he did some shit like this, try to like throw it. I'm like, what the fuck? I said, bro, come on, dog.
Nigga, they had Olympic shooting. Just niggas with toolies. Just
Oh, the dude from
what?
shooting that target. Zone.
bro, listen, the
That's
dude,
kind of tight.
bro, the
That's
nigga
kind
from
of tight.
the nigga from Turkey didn't have no special headgear, iPad, none of that stuff. Like I'm talking about, he just came out. Buddy got second place, got silver, and was shooting that bitch with his hand in his pocket. Like nigga was raw. I'm talking about, like, bro, how people got on these little special things that help them aim and wrist shit. He was like, nah, nigga, just bare hand. I don't need none of that. Some damn corner store glasses from Dollar Tree, reading glasses. He just Silver.
Silver.
Fuck, I'm like, bro, how y'all let this man like y'all train this man like he just got out the bed and just was like, yeah.
Bruh. Nah, time out.
He probably could have got gold.
Tell me this ain't true though. They got a speed walking event in Olympics.
Yeah.
The tight jump is they added in flag football and they got 3-on-3.
I like the fact they added in skateboarding. Like that
3-on-3 was kind of like I thought it would be a good idea until I watched it. I'm like, who the fuck are these people? That's
right.
Like, I'm like, bro, like, why we couldn't pick the 3-on-3s? Like, we could have picked niggas
People
that
from the
just
Big
got
Three.
drafted, right? Or niggas from the Big Three. We could have got people like what?
Mike Beasley balling in Big Three right now.
Yeah.
Bro, honestly, that it was surprising. So I was listening to Mike Beasley like do like an interview too. He was just like, they asked him like, who is one player that he's played that he just can't beat? And the answer surprised the hell out of me.
Who was it?
He was like, y'all really want to know? They was like, LeBron. He was like, nah, I beat him. He was just like, the person I couldn't beat.
He said on the OGs, yeah.
He was like, bam. He was just like,
bam. Yeah.
He was like, bro,
I remember
he was
that.
like, I can't do nothing
we
with
heard
him.
that. We heard that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like, I can't do nothing with him. Like, he was like, Bam is so much more than what y'all see in that Spo that y'all see. He was just like, that's why I kind of feel like when the Heat be like, we're good, I kind of feel like they know they like, bro, because like my cousin plays, like he's from South Florida. They all them still down there. My cousin Kenny that played for the Gators, point guard. My cousin that went overseas, Brandon, that played for like a team in Indiana. Like when they come home, they all play in the Miami Pro-Am. So like they would like Bam and them be in the Pro-Am. Like, bro, Bam looked like KD in the Miami Pro. Like, bro, I'm talking about shooting.
You know who he remind me of now? Like now that I think about it, Kevin Garnett.
Yeah,
you know what, Kate? But Bam showed his ass off in the Olympics too. Like
he got
Bam
range, bro. Like he can shoot the three. He just don't fucking do it. I don't know why. I'm like, bro, I know the way he shoots. I knew that. I'm like, bro, you have the form. I know you can shoot a three. Why don't you do it? Yeah. And now in the Olympics, they're just pulling up on nigga. He broke a nigga down. Like I say.
But think about that though. That's what Steve Kerr as his coach. You got Spo. Does Spo want him to do that?
You think Steve Kerr was coaching?
No, he was letting him play. That's my whole point.
Exactly.
Spo ain't just letting him go out there and play.
Exactly. He's not.
No.
That's my point. That's why he was able to go do that.
But I think the issue was that Bam needs to be the center because we don't have one. But now that we drafted one, he may be able to do those things. I think that we'll see an expanded game from Bam this year.
Especially
because he needs to be next year. He need to be a 4.
He's a 4.
Yeah.
He's been forced to play the 5 because we don't have one.
Hey man,
and that's not his fault.
Yeah, it ain't his fault, man. And like it don't be his fault. It don't be his fault when we had to go up against Joker. Like
because he does the best he can.
He does the best he can, dog. But like
I mean, that's what a 5-6 inch difference
and 70 fucking pounds.
Yeah,
like fuck you gonna do?
I mean, AD can't even do nothing with him. Only one that can really do something with him is Embiid.
Valenciunas could too.
Who?
Valanciunas.
That's saying, you know what I'm talking about.
Valanciunas.
Balenciaga.
That guy.
Valanciunas is a sleeper big man. I appreciate him. But man, let's talk about these games though. Like, obviously we won gold, but like how y'all felt about how the squad played. Did you think LeBron should be MVP? Give me your hottest takes.
I think it was so from what I saw, every game, like they said, like the player said, hey, it might be your night. So every game it was somebody else getting loose. LeBron was the most consistent one throughout the whole thing.
He
gave you the same thing every time. When KD came back, he was pretty consistent. The first game he came back.
He came back fire.
8 for 8, and then he ain't missed no shot to the end of the game.
Yeah.
Steph Curry came on late. Everybody saw that when that happened.
They needed that.
They needed that bad. When Steph came, bro, what?
That
boy, what?
But
that last game?
But you knew.
Was that the last game with the 4?
Yeah,
that was on France.
Yeah,
but you knew that it was coming. Like you knew that it was because there's no. I'm like, bro, this is the same guy that like when I start seeing him shoot from out there, like I'm like, that's a terrible shot.
What was that? The game before he had 9
Bro,
threes.
everybody say it's a terrible shot
That's
until
a
that shit
terrible
drops.
shot. Like,
But then again, it's
He
Steph.
had no. If you talking about the shot, the fourth three, that was the fourth three in a row.
No, he's
You
talking
just talking
about
about period.
yeah.
Oh.
that's what I'm saying. Like, so I knew that, like, and then this is like, think about it. This is like the first. He said this is his first Olympics.
Yeah.
Yep.
So he was just like, he's either
He
been
might have
hurt,
been a little bit nervous.
he's either been hurt or just didn't make the team. But yeah, bro, I was like, bro, we're due for a Curry sighting on the biggest stage, on the world stage.
Bro, I was telling this to you about it the other day though. But like, bro, the tightest moment of all the basketball games was when he was going on that streak and he hit that corner three and when he shot that, he turned around and looked at the squad and and then everybody's like, what? I was like, bro, that's cold right there, bro. To shoot that mug and have the audacity to turn and face your bench.
Like, I ain't gonna hold you.
I seen him do it in the games, but like in the NBA, but like, bro, to do it in the Olympics like
somebody
that.
Took a picture of, like, I forgot who they was playing. I think it might have been Utah. Like, he shot it again, like it was the same type of situation. Like, he shot it in the corner, but like he was already backpedaling, pointing to somebody on the sideline. The ball. Yeah. I'm like, ooh, that thing is cold,
bro.
Like,
bro. Yeah. Definitely the greatest shooter of all time, like for real. Like,
I'm like, nigga.
I mean, there was no debate before, but
it's
like
that crispy, bro. Like, you know that, like, bro, it ain't even halfway there. Like, you already walking back, like, oh yeah, that's good. Like, we can cancel Christmas. That shit is dropping,
bro.
Like,
yeah, like his consistency with this, with his outrageous three is. It's like next level shit.
Like, he broke off 2 niggas for the last 3 and then hit a fader. I was like, ew. I said, if he makes this, y'all need to go home. I said, if he makes this.
Going on the days of total domination. Well, yeah. Okay, so Reg said U.S. basketball is taking is falling back to the pack. Going on the days of total domination. Yeah, because a lot more players in the NBA.
Yeah, because the NBA is a global game.
Yeah,
it's starting to expand.
And another thing is like everybody got to realize is like our players are at a disadvantage. Like these other teams, they've been playing they play together all the time. Our superstars are coming together for like a month,
like the fucking Justice League.
Like, yeah, Justice League or the Avengers, like straight up.
We uniting for this one cause, and then we're
going back to playing each other. Like, that's another thing. Like, we being so hard on the USA, like we hold and I get it, we hold ourselves as such a high standard, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, this is for them winning that game, and then also the age that they win in the games in. Like, we got to give it up. Like, these are special players. Like, y'all special. Mm-hmm. We can't take that jump for granted because these other teams, they play together for so long. And then chemistry is a whole thing. Chemistry and scheme.
You say so long, like, we talking like they've been playing since they was like in pro leagues as 13.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 14. Now we 30 something. Like, nigga, I know what you gonna do when you run to the corner. You gonna always do a back cut and curl. So I already know. Like, you've been doing that for the past 10 years, nigga. So I know how to read.
Them boys just joined forces a month ago.
Every time.
And they ain't got no set plays.
But
they just balling.
You talked about your favorite part of from the whole Olympic games and whatnot. I'm gonna tell you mine. I'm gonna show you mine actually. So, firstly, it's this block from LeBron on the dude from Puerto Rico, right? See, my man going up for it. But I just need y'all to do me a quick favor and just pay attention to this nigga LeBron's face. This nigga LeBron's face is way too calm to just be about to swat the shit out of your damn. Look at this nigga's face going up for the layup. Oh, and then look at this nigga LeBron looking like a psycho behind this nigga.
It don't even look psycho. It should just look like.
It's like so you must not know what they call me.
Like what? Like what? Yeah, what's going through his head right now? Oh, you think you got it, don't you?
Y'all ain't learned yet.
Yo, I'm sorry, dog.
You ain't seen my highlight tape.
That shit
it's
right
kind of
there.
like this nigga.
That shit right there, bro, literally has me fucking weak every time I see it, dog. Like, I sit here and I look at this picture of this nigga LeBron in this calm. It's the calm before the storm for this nigga.
And
And
cuz
this
right
nigga,
here is
this,
like,
this nigga
"Rah."
is so stressed about this layup. I gotta get it. I got no nigga.
It will not happen.
Yo, it's the funniest fucking picture in the world to me,
And
dog.
I kind of think that's like how it is right now. That is how the U.S. basketball feel. Like that's how they feel about everybody else.
Mhm.
Oh, y'all think y'all about to win?
Oh nah, but I ain't gonna hold you. Like
Serbia?
yeah, they won.
Bogdanovich?
He did not give a fuck.
Bogdan was like,
Y'all had Bogdan fucked up. Like y'all had Bogdan fucked up. Like Bogdan was on that bitch shooting letting that leather go off the damn ball.
what?
I was like, bro, y'all can't do nothing with Bogdan, boy.
Hey, it's the craziest thing because you can't do nothing with him. And then as soon as the NBA season start up, he gonna be hot, but the niggas are gonna start locking him up more. And I'm like, how are you getting locked up over here? But over there, over in these Olympics, you letting it go, nigga.
Bro, I watched the women too.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you. Like they might have had the best commercial. Like, did you see the commercial? They was like year after year. They showed like the girls practicing and the warm, like practicing and stuff. They was like, for every 4 years, you know, the best countries in the world come together to compete for second place.
Damn.
I said,
Damn, that's tough.
Boy,
And
what?
it said Nike check. I said, that shit is fucking hard. Like, what?
Dang.
To compete for second, like
Second
y'all
place.
come, like y'all already know y'all not beating that, so y'all compete for second.
All right, two things real quick.
All right.
So, how you feel? I kind of know how you feel a little bit. I don't know. Actually, I don't. How you feel about the Jason Tatum thing? You think it could have been handled a little bit differently?
No, I think that it was handled the way it needed to be handled. I think that okay, so when I watched the games, it flowed, right? And then substitution Jason Tatum, right? And he was playing like he played for the fucking Celtics. And that nigga, like, that's not what this is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like he was forcing it. Like, oh, I'm gonna put the three. Oh, I'm gonna try. Like, it didn't seem like, I'm like, bro, you had like when I was listening to stuff to the interview, he was just like, they were like, well, when y'all have struggles, like, what's the issue? He was like, I mean, you got to think, like, I'm a great player, but if I made an extra pass, the next player is LeBron or the next player is KD. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't like Tatum was thinking like that, like, oh, I got to go and get this bucket. Like, nigga, you don't have to. You don't think that any of these players on the court can go out here and score 30 if they wanted to? They can. But that's not what's going on. It just seemed like he was forcing it every time he got on the floor. That's what it looked like. It'll be a turnover. It just did not look well when he got in the game. So I totally understood not playing him. Like, I didn't understand not playing Halliburton. Like, for me, I'm like a 6'8" point guard. Why the fuck is he not fucking playing? Like,
it's always hard to sit here and say, is it wrong that they didn't do this when they came home with the gold? Like if they came home with silver, then that's gonna look completely different in that light. You know what I'm saying? But
to be fair, there's like I'm not a Steve Kerr fan, bro. Like, I honestly don't think he's a great coach.
He has great players.
He has great players. Like,
you know,
that system was already intact when Mark Jackson left. So, like, what did you really do?
Only thing Steve Kerr did was, instead of starting David Lee, he started Draymond. And, like, don't get me wrong, that's a big difference. But also,
David Lee wasn't no hoe. He just wasn't Draymond. But
it's a huge.
I mean,
difference.
I think it has to be something that even though you have the players to be able to get them to win multiple championships and to consistently be great for the time you had it, but he did have great players. You know what I'm saying? But to be able to manage,
he had niggas that couldn't miss.
Yeah, you got to be able to manage egos and manage personalities and stuff too, and lineups.
I kind of just felt like that's what I think it was like. Because for me, I think back to, like, in my brain when I think of Steve Kerr, I'm like, okay, let me think of the Warriors.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, bro, you got Kuminga. There's no, like, on anybody, like, you had Wiseman. Wiseman was a big man that could shoot the three, but the only thing Steve Kerr could see using him for is a pick and roll. Like, he had, like, his mind, he has a concept of what he wants.
No,
to
he
use
got
you for.
Steph Curry.
Yeah, I get it, but
That's what it is. It's like
that's cool. But
it causes you, and you can see it in how he allows Steph to, you know, do his thing in the Olympics. You know, Steph was struggling at first. You know what I'm saying? That could have been a perfect time to put Tatum in or put somebody else in more. But no, I know my player. I'm gonna keep letting him play. And he, you know, when you got that type of player like that, you're gonna keep doing that.
But why not? Like my thing with Kuminga, Kuminga can defend, he can score.
Kuminga raw.
He won't play Kuminga. Like he wouldn't play Kuminga until Kuminga actually came out and said,
Reg Wallet, us four plus Steph would be a title contender.
Obviously,
I'm getting whammed on. I'm letting y'all know that right now, nigga.
Braun got whammed on, but actually he didn't get whammed on. He tried to take a charge.
Yeah, LeBron didn't. He took a charge. They ain't call that shit.
Nah, he flopped.
Nah, G shit though. Like,
no, he did not.
It's
FIBA.
It's FIBA though.
He flopped.
Like, and I think that's what I was when I was watching the girls. They had to. It took the girls a minute to adjust to that because like Asia was getting hacked and she was just like, "Yo, y'all not calling this shit." I'm like,
they ain't gonna.
This is FIBA. Like FIBA rules. Like this ain't NBA where they calling every little like nigga. They can hand check in FIBA. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you got to play.
All right, my last thing about Olympics. Y'all heard what Dennis Schroeder said, and then what KD said back.
No, I just heard that they've been beefing. They ain't paid no mind to what they was actually saying. What was said?
Dennis Schroeder said, European game. Europeans are starting to catch up to the NBA.
Oh, to the USA.
He said to the USA. He was like, in European ball, it's all about coaching and players with high IQ, and it's not really about entertainment. And then that's when the US team won, KD put up their entertainment plus IQ. And then did see that. And then Dennis Schroeder answered back saying, "Oh, I don't know why he would say something like that. It shows me how weak of a person he is." He took a personal shot at KD. He was like, "I'll show you how weak of a person it is. I didn't even mean it like that." I forgot the last part he said, but
hell no.
Like, but he took offense to what because KD said entertainment and IQ. He was just like, oh, who? No, he was like, who am I? He was like belittling himself. He was like, who am I for you to respond to me? It just shows I must have got in your head. And
I mean, you're a player in this league.
Yeah.
I mean, so you have an opinion, and so I'm
you put it out there on blast, and then as soon as you said something about IQ, you pretty much calling NBA players dumb or you're
not as smart
or not as smart as whatever.
Yeah,
and you're just saying it's entertainment, and
which end up lining you up because when they do go out there and entertain, as in I'm gonna go to sleep on y'all niggas, and then we still go out here and win the gold. Now what are you talking about? Because when it was France playing in the finals, you know what I mean? Like
won Germany,
like my guy. Let's calm it down a little bit.
Nigga, didn't they beat them?
Yeah, France beat Germany to get there. What happened to Canada?
They got beat by France.
Yeah, no, France was tough, dog. France was a tough out.
Wemby was crying.
I thought Canada was gonna make it though.
I don't blame him. I don't blame Wemby for crying.
Shy was being.
No, I didn't know he was that passionate about it.
Shy was being shady as hell to whatchamacallit though, dog.
Who?
Jamal Murray. He was like one of the guards showed up.
Dang.
Hey man.
I was like, damn, y'all did have Jamal Murray and Shy on the same team. God damn, y'all should have been good. Nigga, like they had Lou Dort. They
had Dylan.
They had a few people.
That's his name?
Dylan Brooks, yeah.
Oh,
Dylan fucking Brooks.
Freaking Ric Flair of the
of the NBA.
NBA.
Yeah.
I don't think he Ric Flair.
So side
who's a heel?
Y'all think that
he remind you of?
So
he's worse than Rick.
Do you think that Ja Morant can reclaim the face of the league from Anthony Edwards or at this point?
No. He can be co-face.
You think it's pretty much ants to lose?
Yeah, until Am keeps saying some of this stupid stuff he be saying sometimes. He just be flying off at the mouth sometimes.
This nigga started coming out saying dumb shit, man. This man said there was when Jordan was playing, there wasn't no skilled players while Jordan was playing. That's why he was doing it like that.
Yeah. He's like Jordan was the only skilled player back then, like Jordan and Kobe.
That's asinine.
Okay, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
But,
that's dumb.
But I ain't gonna hold you. Hear me out.
What you about to say?
I don't watch some old 90s and 80s basketball.
Yeah.
Jordan had no left. When he went to the left, it was a disaster. He gonna put up some crazy looking shit. And I forgot what player said that I think it was Gilbert Arenas. He was like, to say that he said a lot of players try to say that like there was a lot of defense in the he was like, I saw a lot of fucking fouling. Like y'all niggas fouled a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like he was like, but that's not
even Shaq said it. He was like, there's only a couple of players that I wouldn't mess up if they came to the hole. And it was like he said T-Mac, Vince Carter, Allen Iverson, and I think it was somebody else. But if you come into that hole, like,
yeah,
Shaq going, you know what I'm saying?
Hacking. Yeah. So that's what they were saying. He was just like,
but not just hacking. Like Shaq will like
just body you
up, like put his body on you.
And that's what he was saying. He was like, Gilbert Arenas was like, so you mean to tell me that, you know, like back then there would have been an answer for a Giannis, or he was like, there's no, like, he said y'all couldn't guard players then, and they only went one way. He was like, you mean to tell me? He said I watched Prototype A come into the league, Grant Hill, who was a 3, but could go in and out like a guard and can go left or right, and y'all didn't know what the fuck to do with him. He said, nigga couldn't shoot a lick, but he can get to the basket.
Yeah.
Because y'all couldn't stop him.
Yeah.
He said, so you mean to tell me y'all couldn't stop that? So you trying to tell me a LeBron or a Giannis come to the league?
LeBron is crushing in any era.
He was like, and y'all think that y'all got an answer for that?
Yeah, Bron.
I hate the people that go around talking about like, well, LeBron played back then. I'm like, you mean he was 6'8", 6'9", 260?
Niggas would literally be cursing.
Can shoot, can dribble.
They would be cursing because they would be fouling him, and he would still be making the shot.
Yeah.
Like he's still dunking.
He would end up getting his LeBron would end up like back then. The only difference is LeBron would end up getting his ass whooped because nobody would be able to actually fuck with him as far as like guarding him, and then they would just get frustrated and then he would just get his ass whooped. I feel like that's where we at. You know what I'm saying?
Like T-Mac. What y'all doing with T-Mac?
Yeah, that Kobe said the same thing. Kobe was like, that's the one person I hated.
Oh, Kevin McHale. That's a good shout. Kevin McHale can stop some shit, but that's one man on one team.
Yeah. Dennis Rodman. I mean, but Dennis ain't Gardner from the top. Down low type jump. He can probably get with Bron, but he probably gonna do some crazy jump.
Man,
to get in your head.
It would have been interesting to see. Like this,
but he called out LeBron. He said LeBron only got like a couple of moves or something like that. Dennis Rodman recently just said that.
That's cool. A couple of moves has been able to make that man the leading scorer in NBA history.
Bro, like I was watching watching LeBron.
It ain't really been a couple of moves though. It's just been recently he got older. Like he don't really got to do too much. He just do what I got to do and I go straight to the hole. Bro, like listen, earlier on, he had like, you know what I'm saying? When he had the energy.
I watched LeBron.
You got to monitor his energy now.
I watched LeBron go to the paint in the Olympics, and his shoulder hit a nigga at the free throw line. Right, the nigga was out of bounds by the end of the play. like, nigga, you don't even have to, if you can do that. Like he literally was just moving a guy by going to the paint. Like,
yeah.
Like by that time, it was the shoulder like this from the bring up to the dunk created all the space. Like I'm talking about, it was you could have put a whole person laying flat like this in between him and the nigga. Like I'm just like, bro, do you know how strong you gotta be? That's a grown man that he hit with his shoulder. Like if he went flat, like bro, if that's all he got to do, what if that he ain't got 3 moves, nigga? If he doing that, what else he need? Stop that. Like
yo, my other moment from the Olympics had to do with track and field.
Okay.
I really don't understand.
I was pissed with that.
What? No allows?
Or no?
I'm talking about no allows.
Okay.
Like I don't understand. Like no allows one gold.
Yeah.
But like if
In
you
the
look,
hood.
yeah. But if you look at like the camera angle, they got a special rule that it's whoever's upper body goes
Your
over
torso
first.
has to.
Yeah.
Your chest got to cross first.
Yeah. Homeboy's foot is across the line.
Mhm.
I'm just like,
It don't matter.
no. I'm just saying that's a dumb rule, bro. That's pretty dumb to me.
But
I mean, I want US to win.
Yeah.
But that's
but this is the thing.
like
though.
the first person to cross the line. Like
but this is the thing though. You know who know about that rule?
All of
Every single one of them that was running. So at the end of the day, if these are the rules that are in place,
no, for sure. I'm just saying, is that not a dumb rule?
I'm not saying it's a good or a bad rule. I'm just saying like in that scenario,
I'm saying common sense, like that's pretty dumb. But I mean, I get that's the rules, and that's what we go by. I'm just saying, like, if we racing outside, of course it's different because that's an Olympic race. I'm just saying, but if you cross the line, like
But you know how if you say any part cross the line, you know how hard it would be. All them niggas are running, get to the line and have their arms stretched out like this right here, and then like now you got to look at everybody's fingertip. You got to have an aerial view. To
but
see.
you wouldn't do that though.
why
you wouldn't reach out your hand to like because that would slow down your momentum probably. I think it would like while you trying to go and do this.
You ever seen the end of the track of a track run and you see them quickly do that where they throw their body, the upper part of their body across the line first, like right at the end, and
no, for sure.
Do they do that?
No, for sure.
That they doing it for a reason. And if that's the rules,
I understand. No, I know the rules.
So what I'm saying is, if they are willing to do this last second, they are willing to do this last second. if they're willing to throw their chest across the line last second, they're willing to throw fingers across the line last second. Just in the same way that they would the upper torso. So if we saying, oh, now we got to do this aerial view,
if I'm running like this, then I'm finished out. I could just, you know what I'm saying, just throw it out there as I'm getting to the line. I mean, and that's gonna get me a win. Shit, I'm gonna throw my arm out that bitch. I'm already in this motion. I just gotta to try.
Well, everything but the arms in.
That's
you gotta take arms out.
That's why they say torso, bro.
I'm just saying, if your foot crossed the line, bro, like.
I ain't gonna lie, buddy from Jamaica was fucking big. That was a big motherfucker too. Like, bro, he wasn't no little dude running like that. Like,
I will say this though, I do think that oh boy is the fastest just because his start off is the slowest.
Yeah.
And he's
because he's a 200-yard runner as opposed to 200 meters instead of 100.
He would have won the gold in the 2 because bro, he hasn't lost in the 2 in fucking years.
Yeah.
Like, he's that dude in the 2. So I know like something really.
And the girls,
I could tell something was wrong with him. Like why? Like I was like something just don't seem like even when he came around the corner, I'm like, bro, nah. Like this ain't. He ain't got the because Noah has a gear. Like you can see it when he goes into gear, he catches everybody. Like and I'm like he's not going in the gear.
Fucking
at all.
So make it happen, dog. I need the race between him and Tyreek.
But Tyreek ain't trying to do
Tyreek
what
said sign the contract.
No. Tyreek won a 50 meter, and Noah won 100. Tyreek talking about 40-yard dashes and 50 meters and stuff like that. Like he don't want no 100 meter.
Yeah, you don't want that.
He don't want no 100 meter, bro. Right. That ain't about to happen.
50 meters. What the fuck we doing, nigga? What? No.
Tyreek want that football speed, like that quick joint. He ain't trying to race no on the 100 meter.
Yeah, you're not
because he seen that because he know that because Noah got a slow start off. Tyreek would toast him in the first 50 meters.
The thing that kills me though, like I watched that men's 4x1 and I was just disgusted, bro. I was just like, bro, y'all niggas didn't even.
I don't know about that. They gave that man a COVID test.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, like,
like they said they showed the test. He tested positive for COVID. Like. He really did.
Yeah, so I mean, nothing really at that point. It wasn't much. I'm not
gonna lie. At first, I didn't think it was fake, but then when they showed me this, I'm like,
yeah, no. I mean, trust me. I understand people who initially thought that man was out here faking that shit too. But I mean, if you test positive for the shit and then you try, what you gonna do? Go back out there and run right next to all these damn Olympic athletes with COVID? First of all, winning the 100 with COVID is crazy.
Really?
I mean, granted, I'm pretty sure he was asymptomatic regardless. So it wasn't like.
Well, no, he said he didn't feel bad until after like the day after. Like he was like he went to bed after the 100, and he was like, I woke up, I didn't feel right, and he was like, and I was like, nah, this ain't just soreness from running. Like I feel fucking weird. And he said that's when they tested him, and he was like, he was positive. He was like, they asked him, do you want to run? And he was like, yeah, I'm not. He said I text positive without symptoms. Yeah, it's asymptomatic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that doesn't change the fact that they ain't trying to spread that shit, especially in no event like the fucking Olympics. Boy, that should go. That should go back home everywhere.
What's his name is already, because I want to say, but the thing with Noah, he's already asthmatic, so like he already has breathing problems. So if he had COVID, like that amplified, whatever complications he already has as far as breathing. So I get it. The girls, Shakira did not come to play
at all.
That 4x1.
She was fourth when she got the baton, bro. Fourth. And she said, "Come here, everybody."
Bye.
But that women's, did y'all see the gap in the women's 4x4?
Bro, it was You could have had a full on cookout before the next
co-ed joint too.
The thing is, I knew when they had the light skinned girl run because she set the world record in 400 hurdles.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, so y'all taking the hurdles off and just letting her fucking run? Oh, she finna beat y'all ass. Like, what? She ain't got to jump over nothing? Just run? Y'all asses beat.
Yeah.
She was the second person I gave a baton to. I was like, yep, there you go. There go the gap.
That's it. All right, man. I think we've
Olympic it out.
I think our Olympic coverage has
pretty extensive.
It's come to a conclusion. It's time to talk about this damn football that's now officially
upon us.
Like shit, we got college games tomorrow. You know what I mean? We got NFL a couple weeks away from actual real football. No more preseason.
No more preseason.
Man, we got Ayuk out here we don't know where he fucking gonna play.
And it ain't gonna be in 49ers unless they sign that deal.
You think they signed the last minute?
They probably
gonna sign that shit last minute. Yeah. But regardless, if they don't, man, that boy gonna go somewhere where he's not gonna win the championship, but he gonna get the money.
I mean, if you go to the Steelers, there's a good chance they could.
They ain't going to no damn Steelers. Ain't going to no damn Super Bowl.
Why not?
Steelers ain't going to no damn Super Bowl, bro.
Why not?
You actually think they have a chance of making it to the Super Bowl?
They went 10-7 with Kenny Pickett. You
actually think they got a chance of making it to the Super Bowl?
They went 10-7 with Kenny Pickett.
That's not the question I asked you. I asked you, did you actually think they're gonna make it to the Super Bowl?
They went 10-7 with Kenny Pickett.
Hey,
that defense, boy. Minka, Cam Hayward, Watt, Joey Porter Jr.
Mm-hmm.
I think they got another corner that's like starting to show out. Like they got a defensive line. Oh, Patrick Queen at linebacker.
Okay, that's cute. They in the AFC, right?
Yeah, they division alone.
Who else in the AFC?
They division.
The nigga that is the nigga till he ain't.
They ain't making it to no Super Bowl, dog. You know that right now.
They got the formula. That's the formula that can beat somebody like a Patrick. Well, actually, this year we got to see how this year Chiefs look because this is a little bit crazy. This junk ain't fair. But again, that formula is the form. That's the only, in my opinion, that's the only formula that can really take down Patrick Mahomes, unless you got a quarterback that got ice in his veins. Is that run game with a good defense and just.
They said, damn, we let Tariq go. Let's get you 2 Tariqs.
No, they got 3 or two
now.
and a half.
2 now because Hollywood got hurt.
They got 2. They still got Miko. Miko run a 4-3.
They got that boy Worthy.
And they got that boy Worthy.
Listen, dog, I seen
faster than Tyreek.
I seen a clip of Worthy. Dog, listen.
That boy.
A cornerback got this nigga on the line. Oh my God. Dog, he assaulted this nigga. Like, that shit look crazy. Like,
Wait, jammed him?
Bro, listen. Like he threw him. Like he
yeah.
treated him like a child.
He
Like it
did.
didn't look like a. I'm like, bro, what the? Like it was so bad
He
that
did.
like the corner did it because it was really his own concept. Like he beat his ass so bad that he basically abandoned his own, and they threw the ball behind him. I was just like, bro, you know how bad you had to get your ass beat at the line for the corner to never even make it to his damn zone.
He did that on purpose.
That is crazy. I said, dog, that
But if that's the fear that you striking into him, that you got to jam him up straight to the line so he's not getting past you. But now you
Probably because he got toasted.
he might have it, bro. Like the way that
it opens up that one part of the field if y'all playing zone.
Hey, opened up and he got that pass in.
Hey, Decoy
That
got
shit-
his ass whooped.
that shit was so like
You see the joint where he got hit? Like he was going for, I think he was going on a drag, and then like the defensive end stopped his drag and just like went like this.
bro, listen. I'm telling
But he
you,
only $160.
he better put on some weight right now. That
Nah,
nigga
he
better
don't-
be he
I
better
mean, maybe
be
like
peanut
15.
butter and jelly sandwiches right
Maybe like
the fuck
15.
now. Like as we speak,
I mean,
he
we
be
seen
about-
Deshaun Jackson go the whole time like
bro, listen.
weighing $180.
I feel you.
But that was 180.
Was
Bro,
he? I think he probably wasn't, bro. He probably like $170.
No, he was like 179 if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken, which is 180.
He do need to gain weight though. I ain't trying to disagree and say that he don't need it. He definitely need to gain weight.
Because I'm gonna tell you right now, there's like
100%.
you cannot, as much as you might want to, Patrick, you cannot put him and what's his name on the field at the same time.
Who?
Him and Hollywood,
What you mean?
bro. That
What you mean?
now Hollywood will probably get. He gonna have to gain some weight. Hollywood is like what? Hollywood might be 200.
All you gotta do is put him in motion.
Okay,
Hollywood
mean-
ain't no 200 either.
he like 180.
Hollywood already took outside, so he can get off his. He can already do his thing. And if you come too close and get your behind shook off that line, it's touchdown season.
Okay.
Because Hollywood got the burners too.
No, my question is not with Hollywood. I know Hollywood can get it done. It's just I gotta see the worthy thing, man. Like me watching him, I'm like, bro. So you mean to tell me like,
Put him in a slot.
yeah, you gotta get it so the corner can't put their hands on him because
You can put him in a
if
slot.
they can touch him,
Yeah, until he pick that up.
bro. Like
I mean, they're gonna have to put him out wide sometimes because you're gonna want Hollywood in the slot, or you're gonna want Rasheed Rice in the slot sometimes, or you know what I'm saying. But
I say, yeah, Rasheed Rice is the perfect because they needed him because they had that.
he's suspended. He's gonna be suspended for a couple of games, I think. Though.
Yeah.
I thought they said they ain't bring down
No suspension on him?
I thought he was.
I didn't see anything on that.
More power to him. If he
Hey, for real.
I mean,
I might need to draft him in.
I mean, that motherfucker did some
Because I want to
shit,
say they
but, you
said
know.
that they was like, I mean, the season about to start. They're like the NFL ain't like, I mean, when y'all gonna enforce something like shit? The season start. They got one more preseason game. And then
Oh, they'll
next
drop
week-
that shit week of the game. You know what I mean? The NFL ain't above that shit.
yeah, this is true.
You know what I'm saying? What else we got in the NFL, man? We gearing up for the season. The season is upon us, dog. What else we got? We got CD Lamb. He having issues.
I don't know what Jerry doing.
CD Lamb.
He be shooting himself in the
CD
foot.
Lamb
boy.
You act
on
like
the
this
bag,
is not
man.
the best player that you've had since Des Bryant.
I think he doing that on purpose, though. I think he doing it on purpose
What would be the purpose of this?
to stay in the headlines. I think he care about more of the headlines and the Cowboys being in the headlines every day because he said something about it in the beginning of the offseason, or whatever, because they weren't talking about the Cowboys on ESPN,
Let me explain something to you.
and he was like,
Because I hear what you're saying, and maybe some of that is true. But as we get closer to the season, you know who ESPN gonna talk about. ESPN ain't never shied away from talking about no damn Dallas. That like what you need. Maybe you need a little bit of time out of the headlines. You know what I mean? Like maybe you just maybe a good 3-month stretch of y'all not oversaturating not the Dolphins, but the Cowboys talk. Maybe that'll do good for your team.
I think I concur 100%.
You know what I'm saying?
I think that is the secret sauce to them winning. Just shut up and focus on football. For real.
I just need to for him to go ahead and pay that man. Because what are we doing? Like, don't do this shit where
he is your offense.
right. Like,
I mean, he gonna get paid.
Make it happen, dog. Like you can't go out here and like, nah, man. Like,
he made another comment. There's another comment he made that also made me think that, but it's still dumb because most players that's why I don't usually pick players in fantasy if they held out or there was something going on or where they weren't playing in the offseason, because they always get injured. Not always, but they get injured a lot. But there's a comment that Jerry Jones made when he was like, well, you know, he's not in camp and, you know, he's not out there in the preseason. He's not out there getting hurt. So
shut up, Jerry. Just, bro, like there's not a person. Oh man, I'm not gonna say that. That's some foul shit. Jerry Jones
doesn't need to pay.
Get up, come up off the team, dog.
He needs to sell it.
Come up off the team, bro.
No, he don't. What do you mean he need to sell it?
They don't like
you.
They're worth $10.2 billion.
You know who? We've been doing this for over almost damn near 30 years since they won one. Like, bro, you know who the curse is on that team?
Him.
Exactly. Come up off that team, dog.
I don't think he would be a curse if he just stayed out of the headlines,
which is something he can't do. So
because he been picking the players. I mean, I think it's him and Steven. I think him and Steven. I think Steven Jones got something to do with that too.
And then, like, honestly,
but
bro,
I think he has certain players that he selects. Like,
I'm not gonna hold you. CD fell to them.
Mm-hmm.
Parsons fell to them. Like the players that they took, like they shouldn't have even fucking been there.
Right.
Like it was a pretty much a no-brainer. Nigga, like, this is really a top 10 pick, and he's at my pick. I'm taking him. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't nothing that they.
It's malfunctions from a lot of other teams that have,
because most teams
also,
draft
the team had draft. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They don't draft by best player. Most
for sure
don't draft by best player available. So
I need this, so I'm gonna get it.
Right. So
for sure, that's what I'm saying. That's why it happens. And Jerry been picking them boys up. He just need to get out the way.
Please.
Y'all think Jamar Chase about to get it back? Because he got 2 years left. CD only got 1.
You talking when? What's the time frame in which he's
before the season? Because he's been at camp, but he ain't did nothing in camp.
He gonna play.
You think he gonna play?
He gonna play. He gonna start the season now playing. Like, bro, I don't see him.
He only making like a milli this year.
He gonna play because they can always work out this contract in the season.
Yeah.
Like he gonna end up playing. Like I don't foresee him not starting.
Out of him and CD, I see Jamar Chase not playing more than CD. I think CD will play. Actually, never mind, because CD only got 1 year left.
Exactly.
So Jamar got 2.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I understand. Hey, man, I done showed my worth. Now pay me. I get it. 100% get it. But the itch get their ass every damn time, dog. You know what I mean? Like you have these players that they really just want to play football, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, the money, all of that is important. Don't get me wrong. This is a business. This is how they take care of their peoples and all that good stuff. At the end of the day, these boys just want to play football, though. You know what I mean? Ideally, you want to get the contract shit situated, get that shit done. Let me get my bag, and then let me sprinkle some money on my shorty. You know, we gonna turn up or whatever. But then at the end of the day, I just really want to play football.
Yeah.
And I think the itch ends up getting some of these players to even take deals maybe they weren't even wanting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Reg said Philly won the offseason is ain't gonna be a hell of an out, and that's oh my god.
They always win the offseason.
I'm sick of these niggas.
The past 3 years.
Fuck.
In the trade deadline.
Yeah. No, they did load. They loaded the fuck up,
bro.
Boy,
only place they missing, they lacking again is linebacker, in my opinion. But they got everything else, bruh.
The defensive line,
Saquon. It still ain't hit me that Saquon played for the Eagles.
It ain't gonna hit me really for real until
I gotta get him in the league this year. How the heck does Saquon play for the Eagles? Was he traded or was that free agent? No, it's free agency, right?
He definitely wasn't traded.
No, he wasn't traded.
Uh-uh.
No, they didn't pay
The
him.
Giants is not
'Cause
trading.
they-
The Giants is
Giants-
not trading
Giants-
to the Eagles.
Yeah, Giants signed him to a 1-year deal and paid Daniel Jones. That's
Yeah.
what happened.
Yeah.
Bro,
That turned out
that's
to be hell up.
whoa.
That is the most boneheaded front office move of all time.
That has to be the biggest.
I ain't gonna say all the time. That's hyperbolic. But
That has to be the worst in a long time, though.
bro, it's
Yo,
that's one of the dumbest ones though.
did y'all see Drewski's top 3 picks in his fantasy draft?
No. Who he picked?
Well, let's just say that Drewski doesn't watch football.
Yeah, I don't really follow Drewski too much.
Drewski,
What he said?
his first pick at number 9, a first round pick, he took Ezekiel Elliott.
Stop.
Wait,
bro.
what?
Stop. Just stop. Don't even.
No, continue. I want to hear.
Number 2, he had a pick
Come on.
round 2,
Mhm.
second pick, he took Patrick Mahomes.
Okay, that's understandable. Okay.
And pick 3
Mm-hmm.
at number 9, he took Odell Beckham Jr.
Oh,
All
no,
right.
he
He took his homies. All right. Ryan, I got a question for you. How the heck do y'all trade
Oh my God.
for Hassan Reddick and don't pay the homie?
Because the actual thing was that it's similar to
What happened
it's similar to me. I feel like it because clearly the Jets have said that they had the conversation already prior to trading for him, and they told him, look, we haven't seen you do anything yet, so we can talk contract during the season once we start seeing production. But they was like, we ain't even seen you suit up in a Jets uniform at all. Like, we know what you've done. That's the same thing Judon said. Judon wanted a contract from the actual Patriots.
Mhm.
Patriots wouldn't give it to him. They traded him to Atlanta,
Mhm.
and everybody was like, "Oh, is Judon gonna get the contract?" Atlanta said, "Well, shit. I mean, we know you're a good pass rusher, but you haven't done anything for us."
It's a little different
You know what I'm saying? How is it different?
because Judon was hurt last year.
When?
Judon didn't play like 8 or 9. He missed like 8 or 9 games last year.
I don't know about that because Judon goddamn, he was topping sacks now
No,
after
Judon
missing 9 games.
Judon missed 8 or 9 games last year. Hassan Reddick is one of only 2 players that's had 10 sacks the past 4 seasons.
I can understand that, but at the end of the day, the Jets are saying they had this conversation. They told him the most that they were willing to do. They said, right now, the most we're willing to do is turn your unguaranteed money on your contract into guaranteed money that we'll give you right now. That's the best we can do. And they said that he was in agreement to that. But then they said as it got closer to training camp, he was like, I can just not show up and force their hand to give me what I want. Nigga, that's not what we agreed to. Like,
I mean, it might not have been what he agreed to, but also at the same time, like, this is still a piss poor scenario that they're both kind of sitting in right now. Because, like, you sitting out ain't gonna make me want to pay you more when you technically haven't done anything for the Jets yet. And then at the same time, I understand, hey, bro, like, but like, look at my resume, nigga. Y'all traded for me based off of my resume.
and to me, honestly, as bad as the optics and stuff are, I'm really not as bent out of shape as most people think I would be because
No, not really. I mean,
we drafted a defensive end with the first round pick the year before that didn't get to play. So now,
I mean, y'all
over
loaded
for Florida
everywhere
State.
else.
no, Jermaine is on one side, but the guy from Iowa State, Will McDonald.
Yeah.
So, bro, I seen a play that he just had like against, bro. I'm talking about gave the tackle the inside, the tackle kind of crashed in, spin boot to the outside on the quarterback. Like, I'm like, oh, bro, that's what's coming on the other end. Okay, Hassan, you can fuck around and we will trade you, like, and get some shit for you because if he's gonna play like that, because that's what the guy said. Like, that's why Salah said he didn't play him a lot his rookie year. He was like, he was too dependent on certain moves, like pass rush moves, and he was like, that's not gonna cut it in the NFL. So his whole thing was Jermaine was like, I'm gonna take him with me because y'all saw the jump I made from year one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they was like, he working out with me in the offseason. So when he come back, y'all gonna see. But they got Hassan anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying? We just want to, because we always do that. We want to be able to rotate defensive linemen in and out, like just to be able to
keep them fresh. Yeah.
So we was gonna try to. So if he, I mean, I would. Do I want him? Absolutely. He's definitely
just trade him to the Jaguars. You know, we'll take care of him.
Definitely a nice pass rusher to have. Dominant at that, game changer, strip sack specialist.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that you want that, but I mean,
no, just go ahead and send him over here.
Yeah,
y'all trying to give up a first for it? You know
what?
Real quick.
Watch him off.
He said real quick.
Nah,
He said real quick.
Don't listen to him.
I will.
He said don't listen to him.
I will. Josh Allen with Hassan Reddick on the other side. Move Tavon Walker inside.
We still need more pieces, so I ain't get rid of no one. I ain't get rid of no one.
That's Saxonville.
I ain't get rid of
one more time. Tayshaun Gibson coming back after that 6-game suspension.
Yeah,
Saxonville. Bring it back. Bring it back.
Yeah, man.
Aluakun with my boy Tevin Smith. Well, that's not Lloyd.
Devin Lloyd.
Devin Lloyd. I said Tevin.
You gave that boy two different names. You ain't get the first other
nigga, that you named a whole new nigga. Like
he your boy. You don't even know that man.
All right, yo, which quarterback y'all think this year got the most to prove?
Brock Purdy.
Yeah.
No, I just
go ahead.
Really?
Say it.
What you mean? Really?
Say it.
Yes.
How?
Say it.
How not?
How does he? How does he, bro? Like, no matter what he does this year, y'all gonna say the same thing next year because he's in Kyle Shanahan's offense.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
You want to know how?
No matter what he does, like, what else can he do, bro?
Win the games. Like,
what do you mean?
I want it to be like the game is squarely on his shoulders. If he can show me he can do that.
You just asked us what he can do, and now he give you what he need to do.
Miss me with that, because no matter what he does, no matter what the man does,
so
we're gonna say the same.
Take your cape off for a second, dog. Take your cape off for a second.
I'm telling you, if out of 17 games, if he can do that, I'm not even gonna set the bar high. He could do it 4 games, 4 to 5 games. I say okay. He can do it. I haven't seen him do it.
No.
We've seen other quarterbacks do it. Like I know my receiving core ain't up to par. I know that I still got to get the job done. We've just seen Patrick do it. We've just seen other quarterbacks do it.
You know what he can do? Not have a 4 to 5 game stretch where the team is really questioning moving on from you, like they had last year. That literally happened last year. The 4 game stretch where the man was just a turnover machine, was not playing up to par at all, and then they were like, "Do we go with whoever the fuck the back was at the point?"
It probably was Sam.
Like literally, that was a conversation that was being had in a 4 game stretch during the season. That's all we're saying. Hey man, you got to show me that you won't have another repeat of those.
I've just seen that when he makes
says the guy that always talks about young players that need to develop and give them time and all this other stuff.
You're asking. We're saying.
The guy. So get me straight, dog. You got a guy that's in his second year.
Mm-hmm.
This is 3rd year, right?
Third.
This is going to be his 3rd year. I'm talking last year. Last year was his 2nd year.
Mm-hmm.
And you have that gap. You have that gap where that happened, but you get it back on train.
Yep.
You get it back on tap. What happened in the playoffs? They go to the Super Bowl, and they were a couple plays away from winning the Super Bowl.
Great. Why didn't they win?
That's what I'm saying. If he builds off of that performance,
listen to what we're saying.
Listen to what we're saying. No, what was the question?
What was the question in the Super Bowl?
What was the question? Who has the most to prove? He has to prove that he can get over that hump when you got that kind of team around you.
And it's
yes,
3rd
you do.
year.
Yeah.
In his 3rd year.
That's
what we're asking him to do, is to prove that he can do it.
If that's the case, then y'all dead wrong, because it should be, if y'all saying that, it's Lamar Jackson. And that's not even my answer. My answer would be Deshaun Watson.
No, because
guy that you're talking about is in year 3. Deshaun is in year 6 and won his 2nd MVP. So if there's anybody that needs to prove it that don't prove it in the playoffs that's answering this question, it will be Lamar. My answer is Deshaun Watson. But based on what y'all just saying, A guy in year 3 versus Lamar Jackson that just won an MVP 2 and don't show his numbers in the playoffs versus numbers in the regular season ain't nowhere to be found.
Is the question to say who has the most to prove? Because we need to, what he has to prove is he's going to be their franchise quarterback going forward of a team that is ready-made to win Super Bowls. That is a question that is being asked. Who has the most to prove? To sit here and act like it's blasphemous that we're saying that this guy is this guy is a guy that has the most to prove.
I'm not gonna go as far as blasphemy. It just don't make sense to me.
How?
I just explained to you how the guy's in his 3rd season.
So now you got to prove when you are,
but not the most out of all the quarterbacks.
It's not the most out of all the quarterbacks until you start factoring everything that's around him.
But he's not even been paid yet. Like if you guys had said like Jordan Love, Trevor Lawrence, like all these quarterbacks that just got paid.
The money ain't what I'm talking about.
But that adds on to you have to prove it now because you just got paid the bag. Lamar got paid the bag, and you just got a 2nd MVP. And when you're in the AFC Championship game, you're not Lamar Jackson. If you're going by what y'all talking about, it should be Lamar Jackson based on what y'all saying.
Opinion. My opinion is that man, Brock Purdy.
But at the same time, like if you're talking about Lamar not making it to last year, you still got to factor in injuries. Who was hurt on the 49ers last year?
Trent Williams got hurt. That went on the stretch that he's talking about. Trent Williams was gone. Deebo Samuel was hurt. And I think that was it on offense. Yeah, but Trent Williams. Did you see the numbers when Trent Williams in the game versus when he's not in the game?
I see that, but my thing is, I also see that you have literally a top 2 and probably not, might be number 2 this year, but not number 2 running back that can take a lot of that off of you.
For sure.
Lamar is the fucking running back for fucking Baltimore
because all their running backs keep getting hurt.
They get hurt. So he ends up
for sure. But every running back they was plugging, but the Ravens find a running back to plug in. Like Keaton Mitchell was the man until he injured his knee. Unfortunately, that's good. That's good scouting on their part or whatever like that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But Zay Flowers took off. Mark Andrews did get hurt, but Isaiah Likely stepped in and he stepped up. Bateman stepped up last year. Odell Beckham, even though he was spotty, he still did it.
You're asking a guy that has proven that when pieces go down, that he can still be productive. That somebody has to prove himself. When a guy that when shit. I mean, the thing with Brock.
Yes, bro, he's in year 6, and the thing is what I'm talking about with Lamar because I love Lamar, but the stats. And what he does, we clearly seen it because last year in Baltimore, I put that on Monken and I put that on Lamar because they only ran the ball 16 times that game. He put the ball in Lamar's hands. I guess he wanted Lamar to run the ball sometimes on those passing plays, but you shouldn't have called that many passing plays, which is why he went out and got Derrick Henry. So I put that on Monken and Lamar. But if we're going to talk about who got the most to prove, the guy on his 3rd year that didn't even get his first contract yet. I mean, I get that you got something to prove. I'm not saying that you don't have anything to prove. Yes. But Deshaun Watson, you just got a $230 million guaranteed. Mm-hmm. You've been straight bum since you got in Cleveland. You ain't done a darn thing.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson, you on your 2nd MVP and you just got paid the 200-something million that you want. And your stats don't show the same. Like I think his turnovers in the playoffs is like, I think touchdowns is 9. His interceptions is 9. His fumbles is like 8. Like it's a clear difference between regular season and it's all I can count it to is pressure because he wanted so bad.
So let me ask you this because you talk about last year, you talk about the injuries of a Mark Andrews and every fucking running back that they had and things like that. Still got them to the playoffs and then got into the playoffs with still injured niggas. Like don't get me wrong. Isaiah Likely stepped up. Isaiah Likely is supposed to be a part of a double tight end set. So that's a whole set that's taken out of your fucking offense off rip. Yay or nay? Because to me, that sounds like we have a limited playbook once we get to the playoffs. And now you got a team that only thing they doing is focusing on you. There ain't no the schedule or no let's prepare for the next season or next game that comes up in the regular season. This is one game at a time. It ain't no other fourth thought for another team. So when you got an offense with a limited playbook, because most of your running backs are hurt, Mark Andrews hurt.
Mark Andrews was back at that time.
Barely.
That was like his first game.
Barely.
They went for the feed Mark Andrews, not first game back.
Barely.
I kind of feel like you kind of helping me out right now.
How?
Because
I would love for you to say, because how is having a limited playbook helping you out?
Because don't worry, I'll wait. If you did all of that with that limited playbook and y'all got to the AFC Championship game and you're not coming into this season and you not got all your players back and you won an MVP last year, you got more to prove.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Because now it's Super Bowl.
Okay. That was literally them last year. That was literally what they were saying about them last year.
But you're talking about a guy that went to the Super Bowl last year has to prove more than the guy that didn't get there.
Yes. I'm sorry. Who's more of a who's proved more in this league already? The two-time MVP or the guy who is on his third year? Is he not a two-time MVP for real or no?
And then when we get to the playoffs, what happens?
But you can't discredit that he's won the two MVP twice, though.
100%. So therefore, you got more to prove to a guy that's the quarterback for a team. Regardless, we both have to agree they both got great defenses. It's just that one guy, Bates, definitely has a better offensive mind on his team. We can't count him for that. Patrick Mahomes would not be Patrick Mahomes without Andy Reid.
Yeah.
Brock Purdy would not be Brock Purdy without Kyle Shanahan. You can't count him. You can't count that against him. The guy would probably win even if you took Ayuk off and just left him Deebo Samuel with Christian McCaffrey, and then you just put other people in there because Kyle Shanahan is that much of a wizard.
Schemer. Right.
That's what I'm saying. He's gonna be there regardless because of scheme. Even if you took Christian McCaffrey, before Christian McCaffrey got there, they were still one of the best rushing teams in the NFL with Breida and Elijah Mitchell.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's Kyle Shanahan behind the scenes running the plays, and Brock Purdy is executing, and it's not just like Jimmy Garoppolo. He's throwing the ball down the field more than Jimmy was, and he has less turnovers.
But the thing is,
so he's operating his.
But the thing when we saw Brock Purdy turn the ball over last season, it wasn't like, oh, I threw a pick. Like it was like,
no, it's a meltdown.
I'm imploding.
No, it's a meltdown.
Like, right. So that's why I'm saying like, so
we've seen players do that though. We've seen certain players do that. Dak Prescott has done it, or Dak Prescott has that problem.
The players that come to mind are like Geno, like niggas
like Winston.
That's what I'm.
Dak Prescott.
But you.
Dak does it heavy, bro. Like that Green Bay Packers game. Well, no, that me and Sheldon went back and watched that one. That wasn't really a meltdown.
That wasn't a meltdown. That was.
But we was talking about this one.
That was one player. That was one. That was one coach getting out coached by the other coach.
Yeah, because
Dak could have threw a better ball sometimes.
I honestly just feel like I think that's more so what it is. Like
Lamar, I can't count him on that.
Lamar throws a pick. He'll come back. All right. He gonna scramble.
Everybody ain't got that though.
But that's what I'm saying. That's
every quarterback in the NFL don't have that, Ryan.
Don't have the what?
Not even the top 10 when you make a mistake. To just shake it off and then keep going. Every quarterback don't got that.
No, the top 10 quarterbacks don't have that.
Top 10 quarterbacks don't do that. There's only maybe the top 4 or 5. I'll give you that if they have a bad Jalen Hurts, he do it. When he have a bad game, look at the game he played against the Jaguars that one year they went to the Super Bowl. He had 4 picks against us that game. It was a meltdown game. Every quarterback's gonna have that.
But it's like when Brock does it.
Patrick Mahomes is
game when he. I have not seen one pick.
I'm gonna tell you what it is about Brock, and like this is just my opinion, but I feel like when he starts having those bad turnovers and you start to see a meltdown, it's imposter syndrome. It's being the last pick in the draft.
Yeah.
Do I deserve to be here?
I don't disagree with that at all.
Am I warranted? Am I good enough? All of that, I know that runs through his head. You know what I mean? And now
we're talking about the psychology.
Now I always talk about psychology.
Okay.
But I'm saying like now you have to overcome that.
Yeah.
Because if they're going to make you a franchise quarterback for their team, for this team that is already ready built to win Super Bowls.
Yep.
If you're going to be the guy we're going to call our franchise quarterback, we have to see that you can get over that. I'm not going to say you can't go out there and have a bad game. Every quarterback goes out and have a bad game.
For sure.
You know what I mean? But I'm saying, like, is that going to stack up on you?
That's his floor. You know that's possible.
It's too possible. And like eventually he has to get over the fact that, oh, I was the last pick. Man, you in the NFL leading a team that is so fucking ready for a Super Bowl, bro.
But in my opinion, though, I kind of think that he did that. He may not have. He's a young player. What I'm saying is he's a young player, and he needs to develop that. He showed you that he can do that over the longevity of a season. Now we're asking him to grow and mature to be able to do that mid-game. That takes time. That's all I'm saying.
Okay,
like
that's why he has to
season.
Prove that. That's why he has to prove that.
For a quarterback that's in his third, well, my point is, for a quarterback that's in his third season, for him to go through that and then be the quarterback that was opposite Patrick Mahomes in a Super Bowl, when the year before he was in the game before the Super Bowl, but got his UCL destroyed by Hassan Reddick, wasn't it? I think it was by Hassan. Yeah, Hassan put him out. Yeah. So to get injured and be in the game before the Super Bowl, and then the next year to go to the Super Bowl and be a couple of plays away from winning, I don't think you have the most to prove. Yes, you have to prove something, because you have to prove everything that you just said.
I think what you just said, though, means he has the most to prove, because now you've already been to either the doorstep or the Super Bowl. You have to now win that shit. Now, we understand what Lamar has to do. I get that. I understand what Deshaun has to do. We get that. But this team that is now officially ready, for the past 2 seasons, have been ready to win the Super Bowl. You have to do it. I would make it like even to switch it up. I would make a case that Josh Allen has more to prove than Brock Purdy. Well, Josh Allen got set up.
I'm just saying in my opinion, if you want to talk about the measurement of who has to improve what, Josh Allen got more to prove than Brock Purdy this year.
Josh Allen just got a brand new receiving core.
Now you have to prove.
Now they have to build chemistry first. Like, building chemistry ain't easy. Like, it don't come just. Sometimes it comes very quickly. Sometimes it don't. Sometimes it take time. That's why. For the first half of the season,
but if you're considered arguably the second best quarterback in the league, people got him between 2 and 4. Patrick Mahomes did it, and they're saying, "Oh, you went head to head with Patrick Mahomes," and Patrick Mahomes did it without Tyreek, and all them drops and all that stuff they had last year, and they had their worst season, and they still go and win a Super Bowl. Like,
I mean, I'm not comparing nobody to Patty though, because like Patrick Mahomes.
But I'm just saying, like, if you're an elite quarterback, because I'm not saying Brock Purdy elite. He ain't there yet.
Well, I put it this way.
But Josh Allen is elite, and you got more to prove to me than Brock Purdy does.
I put it this way. You got top tier quarterbacks, you got elite quarterbacks, and then there's Patrick Mahomes. That's the order of this shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, there is no
Patrick is the class of his own.
Like, he's a one of one. Like, so like I don't even like bringing his name up when we talk about other. Like, I would rather talk about the elite quarterbacks compared to Purdy than the Patrick Mahomes anything with anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like
I'm just saying, with Josh Allen, I put him in the same conversation because Patrick Mahomes had to do his ungodly like thing to win the game in 13 seconds in order to win. The guy got him to 13 seconds. So if there's somebody that you can kind of throw in the ring, that he ain't gonna win. But
Reg.
What he said?
Reg.
What Reg said?
Reg said, Reg been going in. But Reg is saying he's taking Purdy over Josh Allen.
Nah, you bugging.
That is
you bugging right now.
Don't get me wrong.
Josh Allen with Kyle Shanahan?
I'm not the biggest Josh Allen fan.
Josh Allen with Kyle Shanahan.
But I'm not the biggest Josh Allen fan, but I will say I'm taking Josh Allen over Purdy.
Oh, for sure.
Because Josh, like
Nah,
exactly what you
bugging.
said. Josh Allen with Kyle Shanahan is whoa,
What?
whoa. You know what I mean?
Whoa. Yeah,
Right, man.
I think the same. Honestly, I just think the same thing would be the issue. I think Josh would still have to get out his own damn way. Like
But he wouldn't have to do all of that unless it had to come to that.
he would have to just tell Josh, like, I know you're 6'6" and 200-some pounds, but nigga, you're not running the ball. Like,
Nah,
I wouldn't say don't run the ball.
But you can already see like look what happened when Joe Brady took over and they made it a more run heavy. It would be the same type thing.
Homie Reg said Josh be doing too much. And
you do.
No, 100%, 100%. But that's why when Joe Brady took over, when they fired Ken Dorsey, they ran the ball a whole lot more to prevent that stuff from happening because he started building he's built bad habits to be trying to be Superman.
He ain't the number 2 quarterback in the league to me.
You said Josh is number 2?
There's certain people like because I've been watching analysts in football like all off season because while I'm working and all that, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So and I've been listening to everybody talk this summer, and a lot of people got Josh as number 2. The lowest I've seen Josh is 4.
So of course Patty's 1.
Patty's 1.
So they got him. Damn.
The only other person I've seen consistently above is Burrow, and then number 3.
That's premature.
Who's been the third dude that I've seen above?
Lamar.
Nah, they've been disrespecting Lamar. Lamar's been like 5, and some people had him at like 6.
Then how do people have CJ so high?
CJ's like 5 and 6 in people's. CJ's like 5 and 6, between 5 and 7.
Fucking year, like y'all get off his meat. Y'all don't even
Nah,
know
who they own is Jordan Loves.
Red said we talk about him like he Jason Whitlock. We don't do that, dog. We don't do that, bro. that ain't what we do.
Nah, you bugging with that Josh Allen thing, or Brock Purdy over Josh though. You bugging right there. You bugging, bro.
Oh man,
is it meth?
Crack, cocaine. Hey man, so Tua came out and started talking about my boy Brian Flores and the difference between Flores and Mike McDaniels. And he obviously, he's saying like McDaniels actually vibes with him better than Brian Flores. Felt like Flores was a little too tough on him.
Ryan, you heard what he said?
Yeah, he sounded like a little hoe.
I ain't want to talk about him like that.
Like, no, that's some hoe shit, bro. Like, come on.
For sure, but at the same time, I would have just never did the interview. I would have just kept that in the tuck.
It would have been no reason for me to say that. I'd have just been like, oh, I mean, I don't know. I just said for some reason me and what's the name just clicked more.
I'm pretty sure he went to therapy about it.
For me to
go out on a public platform.
I think the only thing to me that he overstepped the boundaries and it went to kind of like, oh, you just a whiny little baby when he called him a terrible person. That man ain't terrible. The man got kids. The man got, you know what I'm saying? I mean, of course he said what he said to you and everything. And I think what it really was is that he was really mad with the president for superseding him and not letting him get Justin Herbert.
Yeah.
So he took that out on Tua, and it was just displaced aggression. So I think that's really what it was, and the Tua was a little bit more, well, he's a young guy. He's in his 20s. So you're just going to hear what this guy is saying. But what you really don't understand is he's really upset with the guy up there. And he can't say what he's saying to you to him.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So
yeah, no, it was one of those.
But when he crossed the line when he said he was a terrible person. Like,
yeah, I mean, look, man, he came out sounding mad soft, mad millennially, but not millennially, but what's Gen X, Gen Z, which one? Which
Gen ZZ?
Like, bro, your feelings was hurt. Like, this football,
cry?
this football, dog. Like we all played at some form of football,
yeah, bro,
especially us that's had like older coaches that just going.
And I mean, honestly, if I got a grown man, because I went through something very similar when I was at Navy Federal, and if I got another grown man telling me certain things, I'm gonna let it slide for a little bit, but pretty soon we're gonna get to a point to where I'm gonna talk to you right back though. Like, oh, I don't belong here. Did you not just see we're gonna start having a talk then? Like, did you not just see when I made this play right here?
Mm-hmm.
Did you not just see when I did X, Y, and Z? you know, obviously I do belong
then-
here because the president wanted me here.
And then
I'm
on
gonna start
top of
talking
that,
back.
But then when you also have like
there's only so
in
long
that
you can be
situation,
disrespectful.
even if he felt that way though, like there's so many different avenues you could have took to address this, bro. Like,
Take the higher road, my boy.
yeah, like bro, you really like you.
No,
like,
I think everything should have been resolved as you said it. A conversation between them. No
like, bro,
cameras, no
pick
nothing.
your phone up, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. You really fucked me up. Like when you was my coach, you said some shit, made me doubt my ability. And like Brian Flores said, he was like, I mean, I've grown a lot as a coach since then. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna lie and say that what I said was the right thing to do.
Yeah, I mean, he was that was his rookie head coaching job,
Yeah,
right?
That was first time. So the pressure, think about it, you in Miami. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like,
Because like the thing about Miami is like, if you don't do well, they don't
Then-
show up.
Yeah,
And if they don't show up, now the big dogs is coming to talk. Hey, what's going on, bro? Who we got to get rid of and what we got to change around here?
Miami fired Saban, nigga.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like
you
maybe
don't have
maybe
a lot
with
of
that
time.
conversation, you could have learned his perspective
right.
and understood there were other things behind that him coming at you like that. It wasn't that he hated you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But again, you're young, you know what I'm saying? Even nowadays, like we can't come with our boss just coming saying, "Oh, you suck at your job every day." Like there's gonna have to be a conversation that's gonna have to be had. Like,
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. After the second time, if you're a male, we can go outside. Like, ain't no cameras out that motherfucker. I'm gonna beat your ass when we get outside. Nigga, like, what? What is wrong with you, bro? Like, what is you on? Like, just attacking me verbally. Like, people can't touch you in real life. Like, you feel that? That just touched you.
or you know, for
It can get worse.
for that
Like,
for that motherfucker's career's sake, I'm glad that he got Mike McDaniels, who's treating him with kid gloves, and also just letting him play. You know what I mean? He's getting opportunity now. Team that offense is loaded. You know what I mean?
I
So
seen
he's putting up numbers.
He's putting up numbers.
He led the league in passing.
I seen the funniest Miami meme like today. I meant to save it, but it had like Mike McDaniels when he first got to Miami, and then they show like Mike McDaniels now and he like a damn cocaine the kingpin
Yeah,
with the shade. I'm like, bro, this nigga look completely different from he's like a nerd. Like, yeah, I got the job. Like,
Oh,
so
nah.
he got the little shade, got his hair.
Oh,
slicked
he
back,
Miami now, bro.
bro, I'm telling you.
Oh, he in Miami now.
You get down there,
Bro, you're in Miami now,
like
bro.
you got
Culture take over.
like think about it. Look what Spo looked like when he first got to Miami. And look, I mean, he ain't full Mike McDaniels with it, but he also coach inside, so we don't get to
he
see
got
it.
the slick back.
You know what I'm saying?
He
So
got the
like
slick
you
back,
got that. I look at some of these Miami Hurricane head coaches we done had over the years, outside of Al Golden, who just wore a shirt and a tie. Everybody started looking like it. Like Randy Shannon, he played at Miami, so he was gonna look like that regardless. But Manny Diaz, that boy showed up for after his failed stint in Texas and then somewhere else before, and then he got over there to Miami, and that hair slicked back, and he looked like he might have just snorted a line. Hey man, my coach is on coke. He was the coach that got us to that one good season we had 7 goddamn years ago. He was coach though. You know what I'm saying? What's up?
I'm bringing it back up, and I'm sorry.
Oh no,
I'm sorry.
what are we
But
bringing?
don't Tua got more to prove than Brock? You just got paid. Like last year, y'all
No.
only beat one team above one playoff team that was in the playoffs the year before, and then any time that they got a stat, they lost every game. And like if the weather is below 40 degrees, they lost that game.
Mm-hmm.
When we play them, I need to look at our schedule. I hope we play them in these.
Let me ask you a
Where's
question.
fucking brick?
What did you just say about Tua right before you asked that question? He led the league in what?
Passing.
Okay.
I don't know what that got to do with making it.
He's a quarterback.
They haven't even won. They haven't even won a playoff game.
Okay, cool.
It's like that's,
How
all,
he
that's
got-
all his fault.
He the quarterback, ain't he? Don't you get
What?
the bulk of it? Didn't he just get the bag?
He get the bulk of it for sure.
Didn't he just get the bag though? Like
They paid him.
They
for
paid him.
sure.
They definitely
You
got
led
he got
the
a
league in
bag, yeah.
passing, but that led y'all to the couch.
Mhm.
Not to the Super Bowl. Homeboy just went to the Super Bowl.
Cool.
It wasn't
a better constructed
and
team.
it wasn't
than
the Jimmy. It wasn't the Jimmy Garoppolo Super Bowl.
It was the defense too. Miami's defense was depleted by that time of the season.
Yeah, Miami's defense.
They ain't had no defensive ends. I think they had Chubb still, but that was it. Like they lost Jalen Phillips, they lost somebody else too. I forgot. Like then they lost a linebacker. Like they was fucked up come the playoffs. Like they ain't had shit on defense. They had corners. They still had Xavier Howard and whatchamacallit. But if you wanted to run the ball, it was open season on them niggas.
Shit.
I'm gonna check Tua stats in the playoffs.
I mean, that's cool. Check the Tua stats in playoffs. But like, we not gonna pretend like they defense wasn't Swiss cheese.
That shit was trash.
Like
towards the end of the season, the offense was just explosive. You couldn't stop them on offense, but their defense, they shit.
They just.
I mean, if they got a lead on you, then they knew you was passing. Now you fucking with Ramsey and whatchamacallit. So you fuck now.
Yeah, but like that team is built for a comeback, but then the defense got to make stops.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Like if you're gonna go down, the team is definitely. We can score. We can score if we need to, but that defense.
So I think they play the Chiefs in the playoffs.
Yeah, week one, the first playoff game.
Yeah, was that the Chiefs?
I believe so. Yeah,
because it was super cold. It was like that freezing game.
Oh yeah, they wasn't gonna win that game.
Yeah.
Nobody picked them to win that game.
Yeah,
I think we
all said
Miami
the Chiefs.
was gonna lead
Yeah,
that game.
yeah, we all were on the 100%. Chiefs that game.
But he done. Never mind. We done. I ain't gonna go into it.
This man went up here, did all this research just to be like, I ain't gonna go into it.
I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, he went 20 for 39. 51% completion percentage.
Yeah, I can do math.
199 yards passing. 1 interception. And he took 2 sacks.
Okay.
Lost 11 yards.
Okay.
Just saying to me, like, kind of think you got more to prove than the guy that went to the Super Bowl last year. That's all I'm saying.
Chase, you done with that dumbass shit? Because we ain't doing this shit no more.
I think that's going to be that's going to be one of them ones that's going to go all throughout the season.
Go ahead. Go ahead. The guy on the team who can't make it to the Super Bowl yet. Cool. But the guy who's been on the Super Bowl team but can't win the game doesn't have to prove that he can win the game. Continue. Anyway, we got fantasy football talk. Quick little fantasy football talk. Who y'all top 3 quarterbacks this year?
Top 3 quarterbacks?
Top 3 quarterbacks.
In fantasy.
Fantasy. Yeah. So Tua. Okay. Don't pick Tua then. Don't pick Tua. He only led the league in passing. But we're not going to pretend like that doesn't matter in fantasy football. Okay, cool. Okay, then let me get to it, and I'm gonna whoop your ass with him too, dog.
So you wait.
So
okay.
what you gonna say? So you gonna say? I know you're gonna say Josh. Just off of the fact that Josh runs.
Yeah.
Then
you got Lamar.
I will put Lamar.
Lamar is always gonna be up there. Stroud.
Does Stroud run?
He ain't got to. That motherfucker throw for a lot of yards too.
I mean,
I'll probably say for me.
What fantasy? Like if you go on fantasy and what the quarterbacks that got stacked?
If I say fantasy,
it's Josh, Lamar, and Jalen.
Yeah, I'm about to say Jalen is the other quarterback I would take.
But I'm gonna go by the end of the
Jalen
year.
Get a lot of those tush pushes.
Yeah. And he run and you run besides the tush push.
He get inside the 3, it's over with. That nigga finna score.
That's what. But I'm not, like, yeah, I know he does all the other runs and stuff. But I'm saying,
let's say outside. Okay, let's go the next top 3, 4, 5, 6, because top 3 is gonna be. That's gonna be like. I mean, everybody know that.
Give me Tua then, if you want.
I mean, I can understand Tua at 4. I guess.
I mean, he's throwing that bit the Tyreek. Bro,
it's just that in fantasy, when you're a mobile quarterback,
I understand.
that shows up a little bit more because you get running touchdowns and throwing touchdowns
understand.
and running yards. So even though Tua got a lot of like passing yards, like other quarterbacks such as like this year, I think Jaden Daniels will actually be a better fantasy football quarterback and probably have more points overall than Tua. Just because he's going to be a running and a passing threat as well.
I understand the concept of how like the quarterback thing work. I just put a lot of emphasis on throwing touchdowns though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when you got Waddle still, you got Tyreek still, you got A-Chain.
I'm gonna put Pat at 4. I think Trevor is gonna be up there.
I think he's
and either Caleb or Jaden is gonna be up there.
I think Trevor's
I'm gonna
maybe
go Jaden.
Like top 10 and closer to 10.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I wouldn't put him in like a top 6. Only
I'll take him over too. Brian, what you think?
Would I take Jalen over Tua?
No. Like if you were to go 4, 5, 6 after Josh, Lamar, and Jalen, who would your next 3 be in fantasy? The receiver's gonna be kind of hard.
Tua. Probably at 4.
Over Pat?
Nah, I forgot I ain't put
I ain't not gonna pick Pat.
Pat probably 4, then Tua.
I put Tua as 4 over Pat.
You bugging?
I'm not. Pat makes
Pat's stats don't really reflect.
His stats don't never have to be that because he's just gonna make the big play in the moment that you need him to make the big play.
But that ain't this year though. It's a different offense.
Yeah, we understand.
That's last year.
Yeah, we still understand.
Okay.
I'm putting more emphasis on having Waddle and Tyreek. Like that's cheat code for a quarterback.
I'm just saying he got Kelsey, you got your boy. Well, Hollywood gonna be out for a couple of weeks with that shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks. Well, we always hurting them, bro.
Hey man,
you better stop playing this, Chiefs. All right, forget it, Ryan.
Keep us off your.
Who your top 3 receivers?
Top 3 receivers.
ST, you go first.
AJ Brown.
AJ.
This where it gets tough. Like, all right, so AJ Brown for a fact.
This is like fantasy.
Yeah.
Fantasy.
Oh, okay.
Tyreek.
Ooh, for sure.
And Amon-Ra St. Brown.
For sure.
That's my 3.
I got Puka in there.
I trust me.
I'm putting Puka in there. Amon-Ra and Tyreek.
I'm putting Tyreek. I'm putting Amon-Ra, and I'm putting CD.
Oh yeah, CD. Damn.
Nah, I ain't putting them in there.
Damn.
When you got contracts holdouts, you ain't been playing in training camp and stuff like that, you're gonna have a soft tissue something.
Who throwing to Justin Jefferson?
Sam Darnold.
Yeah, that's why he ain't on top.
And that's why I ain't got Devontae in there either, because you got Minshew.
Oh,
Minshew gonna put that bitch out there.
Minshew gonna get that shit.
No, he's just inconsistent. That's all.
But he gonna consistently.
He gonna consistently. But the thing is, Devontae gonna consistently be fucking.
Hey, he might not be consistent, but consistently that nigga throwing to that nigga.
And the thing is, consistently Devontae ass gonna be open.
Yeah.
So he can be a little bit off. He ain't got to be as accurate because Devontae gonna have a couple yard separation between him and the person guarding.
But consistently,
you know that, bro. If we had
somebody for him to feed, he's perfect for that.
If we had a true number 1 when Gardner Minshew was here, a true number 1, oh, that motherfucker was getting fed.
Who was his receivers?
Garbage.
That was pre-Christian Kirk, wasn't
that
it?
was like DJ Chark.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dog.
LaVisca Chenault.
Garbage. That's what
you was hyped by LaVisca.
Bro,
too.
I was.
We didn't use them right.
Nigga,
oh. Off topic real quick before we get to the running backs.
Yeah.
Bro. I mean, he
Bro.
hear you.
Why you slapping the shit out of me? Like, y'all
Bro,
hear that? Y'all hear that on the mic?
Guess who's on the sideline calling plays in that final preseason?
Ooh.
Dougie B.
That boy's out there calling. I know he calling play. I know he calling play.
Nigga, my
Hey, let me
arm
show-
hurts.
Hey, let me show you. I know he calling. Boy had his reading
Nigga,
glasses on. That boy had the chart. That nigga said, "Oh, sure. I was like, Tucky, nigga, we back in this, man. What? That boy calling the plays.
Yeah.
Tucky, we had the readers on, cuz like with the chart. And then I knew press on calling plays because he was too cool, bro. He ain't had no pressure. And then I
Yeah.
seen Doug go like this. Oh, go back over the guy. Serious? I was like, oh yeah, Doug calling plays.
Yeah.
Why am I go to a game this year, boy? I ain't getting season tickets though.
He said, not this year.
I
Not
got to see it work out. I got to make sure he calling plays. You know that fool press was in the. They said he was in the
Nigga
press
hit my arm
box.
one
He
more
act like
time.
he know press. He like he know press in person. You know this fool press in the press box.
You know he was in the press box last year. He talking about he gonna be down on the field.
Yeah. Which is actually beneficial. It's a lot easier to communicate. It's a lot easier to communicate
even
with your
care.
squad
I don't
than
know.
having to pick up the phone like this and listen to this nigga talk on the phone. Bro,
Hey,
get your ass down
Hey,
here.
for
and talk.
sure. Hey, take what you got to hear from Dougie P and then give it to Trev, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, hey, make it work. That's
Hey.
all I give a fuck about.
That boy Dougie P was calling plays. Oh, it's a wrap. That's why we got that motion. My fault, bro.
Got an arm contusion. This nigga slapped the shit out of me like mad times and then start poking that right where he slapped. I'm like, hold on, nigga. Relax. Pause, nigga.
Hey, I was in a bit lit, bro. I was like, Doug, you calling play? You trying to save your job? Okay.
All right, top 3 running backs.
All right, let's get out of here.
Top 3 running backs.
Oh, easy. Derrick Henry, Christian McCaffrey, and Breeze.
You bugging. Brees is up though.
No, Breeze is definitely.
Well, for sure.
he ain't-
I mean,
he ain't-
I respect that.
he ain't gonna be on top.
Who'd you say? You said Derrick Henry.
Christian McCaffrey.
Okay.
And Breeze.
Okay.
Breeze is low key a dual threat back, bro. Like,
All right.
you'll see. You'll see.
So I got Christian McCaffrey.
Let me get him in fantasy and see what I do for you. Let me get him in fantasy and let me show you.
I'm gonna create the league and send it out. Hey, Red, put in your email, bro, so I can send the
Christian McCaffrey.
Dang, Chris probably gonna get mad at me that I ain't invite him. Chris Scott,
Derrick Henry.
Christian McCaffrey, Derrick Henry.
Austin Eckler. We got to stop. We got to stop acting like we don't remember what Austin Eckler does.
He's not even a starter.
Eckler is definitely starting in front of.
No, he's not.
Yes, the fuck he is.
Robinson's starting.
Robinson's not gonna be the starter.
He is the starter on
Oh,
the
my
depth
bad.
chart.
How the fuck did I forget Saquon is actually playing?
That's why I was wondering where he was.
Oh yeah, Saquon is.
I'm
over
taking
the
him over
Eagles.
Breeze.
Oh, Saquon is at the
Yeah,
Eagles.
I'll take him over.
Austin Eckler.
But in fantasy though, Saquon's the number, or Brees is the number 2 or 3 back though. He before Saquon. He's after. They got him after Derrick.
Because he's really, if everything breaks down, like you can dump it off the Breeze and he can.
He's number 2, 3
he
running back.
makes linebackers miss. Like they hit him and he just be like,
No, I think he's 3.
I'd be like, bro,
No,
what?
he's the 3rd running back. He's number 3.
No, I ain't gonna. I'm not gonna say. Oh goddamn ETN.
ETN like numbers.
The reason I'm not. The reason I'm not gonna say no ETN because it's reverse psychology happening right now. I need this nigga to come out here balling. You hear me? Hey, I think the room is telling us it's time to shut this shit down. Nigga.
Everybody, we start looking around like, hey, what the fuck?
Nigga, lights
that
is going, lights going out left and right and shit.
Bro, all right. Let me get my list real quick. Nigga trying to tell us something. CMC, Bijan,
I think he
Saquon.
was gonna say Bijan.
Lucy, we do Bijan.
Bijan, Saquon. Yeah. I'm
All right,
about
I
to
got
get a Bijan Saquon combo in the league this year.
Nobody's giving you that.
That's
Yes,
not
it
happening.
is. Watch I do it.
Okay.
Y'all gonna let it happen.
This nigga gonna be at
Shit
85.
me.
This nigga gonna be at 85 leagues until he can make that shit happen.
I'm talking about, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I would literally have 2 running backs, and I will draft that nigga just so you can't make it happen. Like I'm petty like that.
Yes, it's gonna happen, nigga.
All right, man. Y'all boys got any shout outs before we get up out of
I
here?
know because the lights don't say.
The light
They
said
ain't
shout
never-
out, nigga. Shut out, nigga. What the fuck?
Bro, I forgot to play them joints up, bro. My bad.
Hey man, it be like that sometimes, man. We gonna be back next week for y'all. What you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no shout outs.
I got no shout outs for that, man. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Stay You know, hey, spend time with your family this week. You know,
Facts.
don't take nobody for granted. Happy birthday, anybody having a birthday out there.
Also,
Hey, my love and condolences go out if you lost a family member or friend recently. Hey, everybody be easy, man.
Hey man, where's my air horn at? Hey yo, shout out to college football being back, man. I'm gonna be watching some college games tomorrow. Hopefully we can see, you know, I don't know, Georgia Tech do something, Florida State. That shit be fucking,
Come on,
that shit be
please. That
fucking
gonna be hilarious.
If that's how we can get the season to start, I am on a happy high.
Yes.
Because next week, when we sit down and do this pod, also, this is my last week being in person for a little bit because I gotta, you know,
Yep.
Wifey got to do her thing and stuff.
The
like
homie
that.
will be split screen,
but we will be back on the split screen mode, like we originally started this shit. But next week when we sit down here, and we are less than 24 hours away.
New laptop
from we are less than 24 hours away from I don't know, Florida versus Miami.
Gator.
Hey man, I'm ready to. Hey, get all them claps out now, boy. That's all I'm saying right now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, they coming to the swamp?
Yeah.
That's like the only chance we got.
Yep. That's the only chance. If it was in Miami, I'd be like, God.
Hey man, it's gonna be a fun game. It's gonna be a fun game. I don't think it's gonna be no blowout or anything like that.
Yeah.
But I do. You already know who I'm rocking with.
Them Gator boys. I know.
Never been that.
Yeah, boy. You always been a Gator.
Never in my life.
Yeah, boy.
Never in my life. I'm the hurricane that washes the motherfuckers away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, come through Rutherford City in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, man! It's time. It's motherfucking time for some.
If I ever become a billionaire, bro, I'm gonna bring you an orange and blue Chevelle.
And I'm gonna wreck that bitch. All right, y'all, man. We'll catch y'all next week, man. This has been Homie Studios.
Yiddy.